Oh God, here it comes. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. Mr. Marsh, we apologize, and if it's okay with you, we would like to present you your long overdue trophy.
Mag.
Look at little Goblin Jr. Gonna cry?
You broke my heart today.
On Valentine's Day, bro.
Bro, I cried today.
I'm here with Razor eating ice cream, consoling him all night.
I cried, dude. Like, I couldn't believe it, man. Like, fuck, dude. I got inspired by sitting here watching these guys, bro. Like, fucking my mystery, like, doing mystery boxes and mail haul. Dude, I was hurt, bro. Let's continue on, guys.
Stop crying, you sniveling ass. Stop your nonsense.
God damn it, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro.
All right.
Fuck, dude.
I know it gets to you.
What, are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby, cry for me. Come on, cry.
Especially when those guys like Rob and DJ Links reached out to me and told me how much they were hurt and how they were not going to be sponsors and they're going to pull out. I'm hurt. That hurt, man. Yeah. You know what I do? I do need to grow some balls, bro. But you know what I mean? Maybe I do, Rad. Maybe I'm just, a big pussy, bro. You're right.
You're a pussy.
I'm a big emotional pussy, bro. You're right.
That's pussy, Razor.
Yeah, you might be right, bro.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation. The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
Check.
Real fucking high on drugs.
What up, everybody? Welcome to another Modern Comic Mayhem here on Beyond Wednesdays. We got the CEO joining us tonight, which is nice, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel from Tales from the Flip Side. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you.
Good, man. Just living the dream, baby.
Yeah, you just got back from where we're going.
Correct. I had to do some scouting for you boys. So no, I went to the House of Mouse with the kiddo and then the wife, and I couldn't barter a second week, so I came back. But I picked up some comics. I got some stuff. I got a lot of pickups. Yada yada yada.
It's dope. Hell yeah. It is the last show before MegaCon, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody's beat. Everybody's just getting ready for MegaCon. Dino's getting back from MegaCon or Orlando, and I still have a bunch of shit to do. I still got to go hit the weed shop too. Is cannabis legal in Florida?
Good question.
I hope so. I hope so. That'll because I'm gonna be there for 7 days.
No. Medical only. Only medical.
Me and my card will be there. Brad, you might be saving my ass, bro. Hell yeah. So I'm gonna bring probably I'll bring enough for the first couple days, and I'm gonna bring a bunch of RSO. So that will be good. But I'll definitely need some flour while I'm there. Thank you. Yeah. Man, that session was excellent tonight. It feels like it was 40% THC with how tired I am, and then that being my first smoke of the day. It was interesting. All right, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about tonight. Hell Destroyer Comics is going to come on and hang with us for a little bit and shoot the shit, talk about his what do they call it? The Wolfpack Retailer Summit. I think that's the name for it, which is kind of cool. We'll see how that plays out. But James, how you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Just like you said, tired of prep work, and I've got an entire, I don't know, mountain of boxes in the garage that I've got to haul down to Orlando and adding to it. So
yeah,
adding to it, cutting window bags and prepping books.
Yeah, I think I was talking to Leg the other day. He might have talked about it on a show where he's got somebody that's all he does is just prep window bags for him because of all that stuff.
Yeah, I hired my oldest to tape them off, and then I've been cutting out the windows, but he taped them all off, and that saved me a crazy amount of time.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So I don't know if there's any left. Well, I do know there's some left because I think the website was down last night. But if you guys want, you can check to see how many are left. I just dropped the link in the chat for the. Let me take you guys into the matrix really quick. For the Edo Thundercats 24 MegaCon variant that we did, $35 a set, limited to 500 copies printed, 450 copies available because 50 will be AP copies for Edo. And then we did sets of the Virgin and the Trade for $35. And we put up 100 sets for pre-sale for everybody in the live chats. If you use the promo code Wednesdays, you get 10% off. And it's a pretty dope book. Like I said, limited to less than 500, which is nice. And then we'll have we'll be doing 2 sales on the Dynamic Forces eBay Live and whatnot. And we'll have spot foils of this available. So it's like a sword and the lightning or spot foil. Looks badass. There'll be 100 of those, or there's 100 of those printed. We'll probably have like 50 available of those. We'll see. And then we'll also we have medals numbered to 25 copies. So 1 of 25, 2 of 25, which is very nice. And we're only going to have 5 of those that we're going to auction. But we also did this. This is kind of cool. Let me show you. I showed people. Let's see here. Let's see if it's still up. I showed people the other night. Yeah, here we go. But some of the stuff that's going to be available for auction at the sale is going to be crazy. This is a Ken Hazer 4 comic sketch cover AF-15 sketch. That's bad as fuck. There's a David Prowse signed Star Wars manga. Of course, David Prowse played Darth Vader. There's a bunch of really cool, like old school creator autos. There's a John Romita Jr. and a John Romita Sr. signed Red Sonja. There's a Joe Simon signed Young Allies, numbered to 50, Dynamic Forces. Yeah, and then this, look at this, you guys. Limited to 50 total copies. The ultra rare Frizen Vampirella signed. That's one of the rarest Frizens you're ever going to see. So, bunch of Alex Ross stuff, bunch of J. Scott Campbell stuff, a bunch of other stuff. I love this cover, this Miss Fury cover. Fucking, that's a ghost too. So there'll be cool stuff available for auction, not just the Edo stuff. So it'll be a fun little auction, and you know, this type of stuff that we love over at Beyond Wednesdays is the type of stuff we're gonna have for sale at these Beyond Wednesdays curated sales and drops. So it'll be a lot of fun and perfect timing, Rye. It'll be a lot of fun because it'll be the first Beyond Wednesdays curated program anything over at Dynamite this weekend. So again, use the promo code Wednesdays. As a matter of fact, James, I think you said that tonight you have something set up for the live chat, right?
I do. I was running my numbers from the pre-sales from MegaCon and then what I'm taking to the show, and I have a few things left over. So I've got a code Wednesdays, same code you guys can use over at Dynamite. It doesn't give you any, I think it gives you 1 penny off. 1 penny off your order, guys. 1 penny off your order. But 20% of the sales are going to go back to Brian for his
dope,
MegaCon Fund. So I think there's only one 3-pack left, but I have some CGC SIG series of the Something is Killing the Children. And then the Exquisite Corpses, there's some options still up for that. And then, of course, the Absolute Batman drop, you guys can snag some of that too. But use code Wednesdays. And I'll leave that up through the weekend as I'm finishing prep and stuff. So if you're catching this on the rewind, you're still good to go. But after, we'll end up 20% back to Mr. Brian so he can have some fun in MegaCon.
It'll be for the whole crew. So since the whole crew is basically going, other than Stein, we'll use it to buy drinks. Same with these. Shout out to Lord Zero and Rye for the super chats. Lord Zero says, for the boys, with a $20 super chat. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Talk about your guys' Lobos. We talked about this the other night. I think this is one of the better Absolute Batman 19s. The Lobos variant. You and Hell Destroyer did, right?
Yeah, super, super happy with it. We teamed up with a local guy out here. He does some whatnot sales and stuff, and he does a lot of swap meets and a lot of conventions, and he's always wanted to do an exclusive. And I said, well, if anything exciting comes down, silence that. Anything exciting comes down the pipe, we'll put something together. So we had Gun Honey Lobos together that's going to be coming out in a few months, but then we put in for Absolute Batman. It beat a first appearance. We kind of wanted to. So we put in for it. We put Lobos and a few other people on the short list, and we're lucky enough that Lobos was able to make time for it. He's a pretty busy dude, but I had to pull some personal strings and hit him up on the side and be like, hey man, you might get a request from DC. Like, what do you think about doing this? But it was fun, and it's always fun to work with Sean too. So was definitely excited with that.
And all these goodies available, you guys.
Oh yeah.
You still have some of these. Oh my gosh, you can't have very many, right?
No, not very many at all. I found some because I went back to Utah earlier this year.
Oh yeah,
and pulled stuff out of storage that I had there. There was maybe like 3/4 of a long box that had various Gun Honey in it from Lobos, and I've been
Early
burning through them
Lobos.
every time I run them on eBay Live. They go nuts. But I stopped running them on eBay Live just so I'd have some to put up on the website. So there's a few left, not very many.
Damn, dude, I love this cover.
Yeah,
Cover
it looks so,
so
the
good.
foil on that is so good. It's one of my favorite foils.
It's like a mirror, man. It's.
Are you gonna bring any of these?
I set aside 5 of that in the foil, and then 5 of the. I found some issue 2 foils, which was nuts. I did not think I had any of those left. So I found like 15 of those. I threw some up on the website, and then I grabbed 5 to bring of those as well. And then I had 2 more medals, but those sold. I ran those on eBay last week, and they went quick.
Man, and then this one, of course.
Yeah, that one. I found some more foils of that, and I was amazed I had any.
Bring one of those to MegaCon for me, please. I'll grab one. I'll grab one.
Got you.
I love that cover.
What up, Sean?
Sean.
Hello, comic people.
What's going on, brother?
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I had a hard day at the casino and I fell asleep afterwards. I mean, all that, the cards and the slot machines. I mean, my arm is just crazy. All the cash, my wrist. It's not easy.
Poor guy.
Are you already in Orlando? Where are you at?
No, I'm in San Diego.
Okay.
I did a show with Stu Sager last night, so I'm looking at all the stuff I have to pack up. And making sure I don't forget anything. But yeah, man, we're pumped.
Yeah, we were just talking about this right here.
I see the Invincible up there too. Yeah, absolutely. That's a dope one.
Yeah, this one right here.
And that Invincible's coming.
Yeah, that Invincible's. Yeah, that's one of Sean's. One of Sean's, and he was nice enough to let me snag a few from him because he knows my affinity for Shrike. And Shrike's going to be at MegaCon, which is crazy. I'm excited for that.
It's cool.
That one's dope looking. I mean, I'm a little biased, but of all those Invincible reprints, that's one of the top ones, I think.
It's so good.
My favorite one so far is the Mastraza. This one right here.
Oh yeah, that's
good.
Strong.
It's so bad.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So, when you heading out, Sean?
Monday. We'll be there Monday night, so we'll be getting the villa, and Monday night we're gonna be going to the store and getting stuff. Oh yeah, there it is. And a lot of people have been hitting me up about this retailer summit party that we're doing. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty crazy. The closer it gets, the more people are jamming me up. Like, how do I get to the party? And there's a lot of artists that aren't on here, like big names that I can't say, but they've told me like, oh yeah, dude, I'm coming. So, but I don't want to put any pressure on them, but it's, I'm excited about it, man. Like I said, we're going to stock up on tons of bottles of alcohol and adult beverages and food, and it'll be a good opportunity for everybody to get together and grab exclusives early, get some signatures, and just we talked about this before. This is you go to these conventions and there's always a party for publisher X, publisher Y, Marvel party, all these special, parties that the regular person can't get to. And this we kind of put together like we did in San Diego for the community retailers, and then like a lot of fans that are on our streaming shows, the regular buyers. They're like, hey man, I'm going to be there. Can I come? So buyers, retailers, artists. So it's no one was really doing a get together of that community. So we started doing it, and the San Diego one was awesome. And now we're doing this one in Florida, and I think the live stream for Beyond Wednesdays is going to be sick from there, man. All the different people you can have on.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, bro. I'm looking forward to it. I love that type of atmosphere too. Like, Beyond Wednesdays has always been like the type of place where just anybody just can just show up, and to be able to do that in person is going to be fun, and just have people around. People showing up, people hanging out.
I think I'm going to do name tags. I think I'm going to have like the thing where you write your name on it, bro, and stick it.
That'd be hilarious.
I think we're going to name tag everybody up. But yeah, I mean, look at all the people that are going to be able to like pop in the show. So all the people watching tonight, definitely tune into that one, because I think we're going to be set up. You're going to be set up outside. There'll be people mulling around behind you, and a lot of cool guests. There's going to be some fun talk that night.
I'll be in the hot tub behind you.
Yeah. We gotta get a shot. We gotta bring the camera over to the hot tub with the girls in it, man.
I have I'm trying to pick up. I have a really nice camera that I'm gonna try and bring this time. But do you happen to have camera stands, like real camera stands? Do you have any real sturdy camera stands?
I was thinking about bringing the portable light one, which has a nice, serious tripod thing. But I mean,
yeah, if you do,
I could bring one.
Yeah, if you
want to hit me up too, Brian, hit me up tomorrow. I've got a couple that I use for other, I've got one for a projector that is pretty decent, and then I've got one for that I use for my live sales that might work out for you.
James, you bring one. I got
beefy.
Beefy. I don't know if either of these are going to be beefy enough then.
And it's one of those like big not big cameras, but it's the same camera that Rogan uses to shoot his podcasts. which are pretty dope, like 4K cameras. Because I think this is gonna be a fun con to kind of just walk around and film shit, you know, and then just to set up a camera at the different booths, because you know, we're gonna be at the booth that Clutch has got, and so our booth is
Mama.
what up, dude? Hood, reset your audio. Your audio's messed up.
Let's see.
Leave and come back, okay?
Once you leave, recognize me.
So that was him, right? That wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him.
Okay.
Hey, but Brian, before you leave the retailer party thing, make sure that everybody on here, you know, that they can hit you up, and if they want to get an invite, they're going to be out there.
Well, I was gonna say there's a couple of people that have already hit me up. I think Hudachko is gonna try and make it from Comics Elite. He said he wanted to try and stop by. I think Davis might stop by. Davis Ryder said after his sale he's gonna stop by, try and stop by, and then that way, you know, that it's gonna be a fun podcast. That's my type of thing where you can like just have a table outside. I actually asked Leg to bring his Yeti, because you can put a Yeti like in the middle of the table and pick up most of the sound. And then I'm gonna try and see if I can set up some. You said, and I'm gonna be borrowing your laptop if that's cool for that, Sean. Is that gonna be cool?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. And then I'll set up some. I got some like little lapel mics that are wireless, that we can set up too. So it'll be cool. And then we'll just have a table outside, chilling, smoking, drinking, and you know, chairs. People can just come in and rotate in and out. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a good time. Hood, you there?
Unlike you know, all the other comic parties, we're actually going to have girls at this one, just so you know.
Yeah. Including some bartenders. Is Motley Monroe going to be bartending again?
Man, I hope not. I hope she's in the hot tub in a bikini or something. But yeah, Baby Chaos will be there, and Rachie,
and then some amazing creators, female creators that are soft, you know, on the eyes too. So's Micah, Suspiria,
Mama.
So,
Katya's doing some crazy work.
Katya, I'm not familiar with Katya. What's her last name?
I can't remember. She's a Knight of Comics, does all her releases, but just like gnarly hot girl covers, but really good.
Ooh, wow!
Let's go down the rabbit hole, baby.
Woo!
Yeah,
that's good.
She does really cool remarks and stuff too, live stream.
Oh man.
Yeah, she's Russian, I believe.
Which one? The
Katya.
The rendering or
the artist or the
wow.
girl.
Yeah, I can tell from here she's Russian.
She does
Shout out
cool
to Awesome
remarks.
Sauce Radio.
Like live streaming with her. She can put some good stuff together. But yeah, man, thanks for having me on the show tonight so that we could talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, bro, it's gonna be
awesome. It's been a while since you've been on here, man.
Dude, it's always fun, man. I always like. Are you coming out, Hood?
You fucking A right, baby.
Oh, did I get to meet you finally?
Yeah, man. I'll be there Thursday. I
want to hear you go, Mama, in person. I want to hear it. I want to hear it live.
Man, Clutch has recorded all my different versions. He's got the Italian version, Mama. He's got all the different recordings, dude. It's hysterical.
Jesus.
Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama.
You looking at all her stuff?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Dude, she's good, man.
Yeah, Mike is repping her original art. Mike from More Great Art.
Somebody hit me up trying to get a hold of Mike to set up a commission for Suspiria. So
okay, if you have the information,
Yeah.
let me know.
I'll get it.
I think he just got some original freaking. This is totally off topic, but Mike just got some magic J. Scott Campbell's that he's selling. Yeah. Oh, some OAs. If anybody's out there wants some of those recent covers, those recent magic covers.
Is he gonna have them at the con?
He might have them there. I don't know what he's bringing out, but
Those are $5 grand, $6 grand.
Oh no, more than that, dude.
10 grand. 11 grand.
I think it's higher.
Wow.
Really?
I think they're 15, 20 or something.
Jesus.
I don't know. That's not, I'm just a baby when it comes to original art. But
I guess it's what somebody will pay for it, and like I don't know how you comp like some of these original arts. Like how do you like? It kind of looks like that one. Why is this one more? Like
yeah,
I don't know how like comping a Campbell. Like I would think the older one would be more expensive. I've never really thought about that. What do you think? Would an older piece be more valuable than a newer piece, or is it?
I think
what someone's willing
I would
to
think
pay
so.
for?
Yeah, but I mean, these are again published cover versus not a published cover, and then these people that are gnarly Magic fans. I mean, there's a couple that I know he's already talked to that are, that they'll spend anything on a Magic cover. So that's always a factor. I just came back from OAX, which was really fun, and I learned a lot from being at that event. We're a little breaking news. I think we're going to be doing an event at San Diego at the same retailer spot, the pool spot. We're going to do an art event, either like Thursday or Friday night at that same Harbor Club spot.
Oh wow!
I'm meeting a guy there tomorrow about it, actually.
And so people are going to have original art for sale there.
Yeah, and they're going to do. We've already got like some big names lined up, and they're going to drop them. They're going to be like first drops at that thing, like the first time you can get a hold of them. So
we got to be there, John. We got to be there, bro.
We did a lot of networking at OAX, and that was one of the things that we put together.
Yeah, San Diego, man, it's gonna be good. That's a great place. And most of those people.
Yeah, I didn't see you in San Diego. Where were you, man? I know the guys ran into you at the beginning, like on
the Tuesday party.
Tuesday, yeah. But then you disappeared.
I was in the tower, the Wolf Den, we call it. I went to the con Wednesday night's preview night, right? I went Wednesday night and Sunday, and I was in that freaking room streaming with artists the whole time. It's across the street, dude. I didn't even make it across the street for Friday, Saturday, or Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I didn't even make it over to the spot.
Oh, it's work, man. Business,
it's jammed. It's such a nice. You got to come up next time, dude. It's like 36th floor. Looks down on the convention center. Man. It's so pimping. It's like
I may do San Diego this year, but I'm leaning towards New York more than anything because of some things.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So we'll see what happens.
Dino's saying he might make New York this year. That would be dope, dude.
Maybe, yeah. I'm checking out the housing situation, and then we'll see. I gotta talk to the missus, and it's all good.
We had
having flashbacks with Dino in here, man.
Yeah, come on, baby.
Yeah, my the guy that signed me.
That's right.
Him and McClay, man.
That's right.
They procured me. They procured me. Right? Gave me a chance.
A young rookie Red Hood.
Man, that was like, Hood, I need you to change out that mic. I cannot go through another stream.
Bro,
I wasn't like that. Huh?
You were a walk-on?
I was a walk-on, believe it or
Dude,
not.
we had so many walk-ons back in the day that are like, I guess, what'd you call it? I wouldn't even say influencers, good people.
Like they didn't really know too much about me. They took a chance on it. I pressed some books, and they said, "Well, we need a presser. Come on." Like,
Nice.
Tell us what you know. Like,
Yeah, I think if you go back and you look at those those Flipside days, you'll see probably at least 10 people who are still, you know, creating content or retailers these days. You know what I mean? And people that are still working in the industry somehow, which is cool. It was the golden age. The golden age during right before the pandemic and right after the pandemic. It was fucking crazy for comics.
Dude, remember me and you breaking cards back in the day? And then everybody broke cards?
How about this one, Dino? How about pulling a gold fucking Shohei Ohtani autograph on camera? That card's probably a $500,000, close to $500,000 card right now.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be a 10. That's what, like, it wasn't so much that like Vinny got the pull, is that like the card was a fucking 10.
Yeah.
Like that's just
that card's easy.
But would you have held on to it that long, Brian?
Oh yeah, bro. Well,
really?
No, I wouldn't have. I would have sold it. Just like right when Vinny sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
I mean, because it's so unpredictable, man. Players get hurt. And,
He was hurt at the time. Remember, that's
true.
Yeah. Well, and look at Trout rookies, right? Trout rookies were like insane, and now Trout rookies are, I will say, affordable, right? I mean, you know.
Yeah.
It's a shame too, because Trout could have touched that 700 home run.
Yeah.
Injuries, man.
I saw today it was Logan Paul, I think, or Jake Paul. Logan Paul, one of the Paul guys. He had the double gold jersey logo man with Judge and Shohei Ohtani. They pulled it. It's like a 10.
But I don't think that's a $4 to $5 million card.
I don't think so either. I think it's just they just throw out ridiculous numbers.
You know, like what the fuck are you talking about? That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Hey, so you guys want to see something, man?
Yeah.
What do you got?
So I talked to Mark, right? And so this is like a sneak peek. Okay.
Oh boy.
So this, okay.
Oh boy.
He's gonna be wearing one, but he's also gonna put one up on eBay Live, right? So,
ooh, that is good.
And so, like, we've made some different colorways. I did a pink one for Melissa, but this, you can expect these to be on his site very, very soon. So, but look how badass that is. And if you recognize that signature, that's the Hood Sig.
The Hood Sig, yep. The OG.
I told him I needed a good Mark Spears hat, and he said he had some new ones coming up. So,
you know what else is badass, Hood? The $150 fucking super chat that just dropped in from Hive Comics.
What? Not as good as the 13-cent super sticker from Razor.
It was a misclick.
Not the 13-cent super sticker.
Look at the Skep's Comics in the house. What up, Skep?
You boys want to see what I've been picking up lately?
Oh yeah.
You guys want to check it out? How down the fucking rabbit hole I am, boys? It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay. So when I went to Orlando, I did a bunch of shit, you know. So they gave me like a free, I don't even know what this fucking poster is. I just told them like how much. They're like free. I'm like, cool. So they gave me this poster. I didn't even look at it, dude. They just folded it up for me. So hopefully I don't fucking break it. But yeah, so I went to Coliseum Comics out there. So this Venom.
Sick.
Yeah, so they just gave it to me. It was like hanging in a window or something. They were like taking out new things, so that was free.
How hard are those to press out, Hood? Is that something that's really hard to press that type of shit out?
That big?
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking massive, Hood.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you almost have to get it professionally mounted to
heat it up. And how you can heat
poster
up that
paper.
big. Yeah.
So that was that. So the guys were really cool about the whole thing. They negotiated with me a lot. Before I get to that, I've been picking up these things because I'm dumb. So we talk about mascots and stuff, like first mascots, me and Yi. So the first Mr. Peanut in comic form.
Dude, that's badass.
Yeah,
What
dude.
year is that
So
from?
it's like a 1957. So
That's nuts, dude.
yeah, I'll open it up too so people can see. So I just buy crazy stupid stuff because that's what I do.
Does it smell like penis?
No, and most of them are like colored in and stuff. This one's not in the greatest condition. I bought another one. It's like, I think it was like, this was like $9. I think the other one I bought was $15. So yeah, so basically it's the size of a comic. It's about as thick as a comic, kind of.
Hey, thick.
And then yeah, it's like a coloring book kind of thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so like
Was it a
just
promo?
introduces I don't know. It's just educational book, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know,
so it's
yeah.
probably a promo. It doesn't have a price on it anywhere, right?
Nope.
Yeah, so
Have
it's
you looked
probably
it
like
up?
a
Is
school,
there
a
anything
school
out
book
there?
promo.
So no, I don't. I gotta talk to Matt Nelson and see if he'd CGC it for me. I'm sure he would. But yeah, so it's like a coloring book. It's hard to find ones that aren't colored in, obviously, from back in the day. Some people had crazy prices, like $800 on them, but I've been finding them for like, super cheap. But yeah, so
That's the
I
type
got
of
that.
shit I
and
love. I love that weird shit.
So, and then the crazier part is, so like the only voice of Mr. Peanut was the Mr. Peanut commercials back in like I think 90s or 2000s, and there's Robert Downey Jr. So do you get Robert Downey Jr. to sign this thing and then CGC slab it?
You could.
I don't know. Just maybe some tech bro will buy it for me for $100 million. I don't know. So we'll see. I picked up that. Picked up other stuff too. I'll show it to you. But yeah, so I picked that up. I thought that was a cool thing. I've been looking at other mascots and stuff. Let's see. So I went to Coliseum of Comics out in Orlando. Really, it's Kissimmee, but it's the same thing. He worked with me a hell of a deal on things. So I just bought Deadpool 1. It's the old, and it was just signed. I buy signed stupid shit for cheap. So this was like $10.
Ryan Posehn, yeah.
Yeah, and Jerry Dugan, right? So
yeah,
I mean, no big deal. I bought that.
Great.
This one was signed too, same one. It was signed for like, I mean, it was $10 too. So I mean, so that stuff. I'll hold that one for later because that's a big book, and we'll talk about that. I bought some cool because my wife's a big Guardians of the Galaxy, so I just bought blanks, so I can get something cool sketched on it. Who knows what I'm gonna make. Uncanny X-Men, because obviously X-Men's coming out next, so I'll do something cool with that.
You know what, Dino? Like, and we talked about it before, but like, we don't really like spec on blanks and give blanks the true value of some of these that they really deserve.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there are some blanks out there that are in high demand.
Mm-hmm.
Very
so
high demand.
Like I got Wolverine for like
that one is in very high demand right now.
So I got it for like $5 or something. Who cares? I mean, I try to buy blanks for like $5 to $10 in the range of them.
That's what a good blank needs. Cool. It needs a trade dress
and then,
like that.
I can do something cool with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I can do something cool with it. So, so I'm on.
Colorway, man.
Yeah, dude. And then old Legacy of Doom Iron Man variant from back in the day from New York Comic Con from 2008, right? So MCS kind of variant.
Yeah,
but,
that's a hard to find variant, man.
That was like $8 or $5 or something. What else? I don't know what this is. I saw this, so it's a Walmart exclusive from way back in the day. It's an Iron Man Walmart exclusive, but I saw him on eBay for like a couple $100 or like $100
Yeah, I think that was with the DVD.
Yeah, so I got it for like $8. I'm like, I didn't even sit there and haggle with him on it. I was like, whatever. Hopefully
is that in pretty good shape?
Yeah, dude. It's like I mean, it's perfect, pretty much. I mean, so all these books are perfect. I mean, he had so many
that
books.
was very limited. That one.
And it's not for resale. Walmart exclusive. Tons of movie extras and stuff.
Dope.
So I bought that. This was a Bendis auto that I got for like $1. Bendis fucking the fucking auto's terrible. It's like a dry fucking Sharpie on it and stuff. But I mean, for like a couple, like $2 or whatever, who cares, right? So
is that newsstand?
No, Bendis.
No, was it newsstand?
Newsstand? No, direct.
Oh, direct. Okay,
direct edition. He had a bunch of newsstand stuff. These were cool. I got these for like, I didn't even haggle with them because I didn't want to I didn't want to look it up. I think I got these for
Monera.
These cool Moneras. So like 20
not a
bucks
lot
a
of
piece.
people. Not a lot of people know about this book. That's Milo
Mm-hmm.
Manera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think they're going like 60 on the bay. You know what I'm saying? And they're perfect. So I didn't buy it from this. I bought this from my comic shop for $8, but the old dork from back in the day.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
First appearance.
That's a real dork,
OG
right?
dork.
So I got this for $9. Yeah, $9 on MCS. So
First appearance of dork.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Yeah.
So yeah. There's a new anime shop that I picked up. That's by me, like a manga shop, kind of Japanese store. They had comics, nothing good, but I did pick up. Remember this book? Everybody remembers this book.
Yeah.
Got it for $1.
Right.
I mean, who cares, right? So,
Dude,
Seven's
I
return.
love that art, man. Love
I bought this for $100. It's cool. I thought it was the best one they did. It's a Chad Harden Frankenstein sketch.
Ooh,
wow. I think sick.
Chad Harden's gonna.
Chad Harden's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he did that for me, or not for me. I just bought it from somebody who did it for him. But I thought he had a bunch of them, and this was the best one. And $100. I'm like, why not? So
that's
Yeah, he's we've live streamed with him. He does dope blanks, man, on the streams, like fast and sick.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought
that's badass.
I got a CGC order coming back. What else? Oh, this is what I'll show this. So I bought this on MCS2 back in the day. Little 1 of 11.
Motherfucker, I need that book, man.
Yo, dog, 1 of 11. 9/8, Bay City.
What do you want for it, man?
I don't know, dude. You want it?
Where'd you pick that up?
I'll
My
make you
comic
do.
shop. Okay. My comic shop.
Wow.
So Campbell, obviously J. Scott Campbell.
Such a tough Campbell book, dude.
That's sick.
Dude, I was in a back bin and they had Bay City Jive. Like, what number is that?
So that's number 1. This is number 1.
Right. They had 2, 3, and fucking 4.
Yeah.
It was like, God damn it. Man.
So I got it for. I'll even tell you, dude. I don't care. I bought it for like. I don't think it was that expensive. I bought it for. Look at my account too.
How long ago?
Like February 16th, so a month ago. I bought it for $189, $214 shipped.
Wow, are you kidding me?
Come on, dog.
Unreal, bro.
Nice.
People don't see me out here. Streets don't sleep.
That is a monster book. What is that? What's the?
Hey, it's
CPA
okay,
on that?
Brian. It's an okay book, dude. Like,
I don't know. I mean, I just look like whatever. If I look on the fucking bay, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Gotta keep glazing it.
I don't know. It's like $235. It's not more. It's not as expensive
I
as
feel
you
like
think it
should
is.
be more than that. Wow.
I
That
mean,
is-
Brian?
yeah. So I mean, there's like the problem too is like there's like 9/8 and stuff, but it's like there's only 11 9/8. I don't think people actually know about it. So it's one of those sneaky books that So I paid what it is, but I mean
it's a cool book.
But cool thing I bought from talking about Invincible. We all talk about Invincible, right? So we talked about Invincible earlier in the show. I bought this from Coliseum Comics. This is not a 9/8 by any stretch of the means. You guys ready? Invincible 51, second print.
Sick.
yeah, I bought a copy just like that from Big Leg. On
Yeah.
the show.
Signed by Otley.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got it for $200, not $250. So I thought I did decent. I would say Red Hood is probably. I conservatively put it as a 9, probably. You know what I'm saying? It's got ticks and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
How many?
Like color breaking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's some color rub on the back too. Maybe it's not the sharpest copy, but for $200, dude. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, Don, just throwing in there. So
It's a huge key, man.
yeah, and he was like, oh, the guys are so funny. Like, oh man, you're bending me over here. I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to make deals. You can say no. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I figure if I get a 9 or 8.5 and it's signed, if I get it graded, I'll still make some good money on it. You know what I'm saying? So because the 9/8 is what, like $5,000, probably $5-6 grand. I think the last sale was like $6 grand unsigned. So
holy shit.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, that book is like moving.
So I don't know if I probably could like get it back. When's Invincible coming out? In like a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, in less than a week, right? Next week.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hold. I think. And
I
we'll
would.
see. We'll see. So What else I buy? I bought some shit. I haven't seen you boys in a while, so other shit I got. Oh, you guys remember this book?
Fucking A.
Oh yeah, man. I've got a couple of 9/8s of that.
That's $40. I don't think this is a 9/8, but it's $40. I can pass it up. Oh, let's talk about other blanks. Do some maybe do Arctic Clown on Red Room, maybe Crypto Killers. I don't know. So blank on that. Again, every time I see a Wolverine blank, I buy Wolverine stuff. So talked about that. Street Fighter, Darksider stuff. Just should I see?
Nice.
This is the LB Cole that's fucking wrecked, but for $10, who gives a shit?
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's wrecked, but yeah.
Dude, I almost want you to send me that, dude, so I can fuck with it. Dude.
So it's detached, dude. I'm not gonna get anything out of it. I would. I hopped on a Mark Spears train too. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
book.
Whatever, $5, no big deal. Nothing else is that's crazy really, but it's a hack book. So I'm trying to collect hack stuff if I see it.
Did you see the Robert Hack Archie Evil Dead crossover?
No, is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty dope. There's
Stu Sager's working on that book.
Dude, Stu Sager's a fucking super underrated artist, man.
And then I got a bunch of CGC books coming back, so I got Tosin variants coming back. Hopefully I get a 9/8 because I got screwed on the last run. I got a Superior Spider-Man 20 Campbell variant coming back. Hopefully that's a 9/8. I picked up a U Savage Wolverine 3 variant, and I think I sent Amazing Spider-Man Mary Jane Hughes back in the day. That was a hot book. I just sent it because I needed to fill out monies and stuff. So.
And can I show a sketch cover I got in OAX?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Jason Johnson.
Wow. That's beautiful.
They're pretty dope.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's way good.
That looks like Supergirl's
And real quick, here's a Stu Sager.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, look at
Just
that.
an example.
Yeah.
Shiny,
he's doing,
bro.
He's doing Red Sonja and Conan now.
Yeah, his Red Sonja shit is badass. He's got the one where she's on the horse this week.
That horse book, we ran one of those, and that thing, they bid the shit out of that thing.
Yeah, he's got. Who does his colors? Does he do his own coloring?
I think he does, man. He's a color monster, live. He's taking out color pen. He's rubbing it with his hands. I mean, he's just like a spaz on that, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? It's just like he's got just ink all over his freaking arms, and he's just like, he's a maniac. He put together a lot of good stuff, though. He was drawing he had a ROM cover, and the guy goes, "Could you turn that into Warhammer?" He's like, "I never done that," and he went and transformed ROM into a big Warhammer with a big gold eagle on the chest, and the dude was just stoked, and so that was fun last night. There's a little convention here right by the Slab Lab here called Rocket Con. There's a local shop called TC Rockets, and they do a little convention. I think Alex Sinclair's there, and there's some other people there, but they flew him out. Stu Sager, they flew him out for the con. So he's like, "Hey, let's run a show."
That's badass. You know what? I've been slowly forgetting about this.
I got at you, McClay. I hope this makes your comfortable drunk. Because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the into the
But let's get down to business.
All right. Lots of craziness going on in the world of collecting right now. And of course, there's always enough drama in the card and comic world to talk about for this segment. But a couple of very interesting things to talk about this week. One of them being something that I've received quite a few messages about over the past couple of days that I thought was very interesting, and I think has a very interesting conversation with it that is worthy of talking about. And let me go ahead and show you guys what I mean here. this. Dun, dun, dun. Orbit Monsters. You guys see this?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. I've had quite a few messages about it. And of course, it means we got to talk about it. And this is something very interesting. For those of you guys who don't know, this is an offshoot of Tidal Wave. Same company that puts out the Fame books. Now,
Oh, really?
yes.
Big surprise. Big
Yes.
surprise.
Yes, this is not a Mark Spears Monsters book. 100% not a Mark Spears Monsters book.
But how does Tidal Wave get away with that stuff? I guess I mean, so I see like Tidal Wave Eminem stuff and Taylor Swift stuff. Like, how does he not, that company or whoever it is, get sued, right? Like,
it's well, one, so the classic monsters are public domain. So even Mark is using, you know, the Dracula character, the Frankenstein character, the Wolfman character, the creature from the Black Lagoon character, you know, as whose mic is going off? Somebody's mic's having some problems. It's not John's.
Check 1 2.
I'll let you know when I see it. So there is, you know, public IP there, and that's not the problem, you guys. We're not talking about that. I think the problem is this, and let me explain it in the best way I can. You have a comic book that is known for being called Monsters, right? Most people don't even call it Mark Spears Monsters. They just call it Monsters. The way it's got a trade dress on the top, it says Monsters on the top, right? He's known for doing a lot of homage covers. And it basically what's happening here is almost like, the best way I can explain it is a professional courtesy, which laughable, right? Professional courtesy. What is that? It doesn't exist anymore. But this is what it would be like to me. Say you made a comic book character that was kind of like Green Lantern, that defended Earth against a bunch of different alien forces. And the name of the comic was called I Am Invincible. And you take Invincible and make it the big, huge trade dress, but put I Am in really little letters at the top. How do you think that's going to come across? How do you think people in the industry, creators, are going to feel about that? Do you think that Robert Kirkman or people that have worked on Invincible are going to kind of just be like, yeah, no big deal. It's a different name. No, it's kind of it just feels like it feels off. Okay. And this is not a new series. This series has been around for since at least a year or two now, I believe. I think it's obviously based on the classic monsters. So there's no like law breaking here. This is almost just like come on, like there should have been a little bit more thought in this. And I understand that. Now, unfortunately, the way that what happens is you've I mean, I don't know who designed it, right? Somebody could have designed the cover and said, you know, make it look like this. I don't know, but it's just kind of like, this feels like. So what is interesting is, and I haven't talked to Mark about this at all, but in my head, what's interesting, right, is what happens when somebody brings this up to Mark and asks Mark to sign it. That's the problem, right? But that happens all the time. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of times I've even seen Leg do it a couple of times, you know, because he's got all the artists in a box, and sometimes you'll hand an artist somebody else's book and they'll go, oh, that's not mine, you know. But this is so close that it feels like you're trying to play off of that.
Of course you are, man. It's intentional. It's intentional, man. Like, I don't know. Like, this is not an accident. Like, if you're not trying to do it, then just sell your Virgin cover, right? But when you put that trade dress and it almost appears as a Mark Spears Monsters book, you're doing it intentionally. So I
Yep.
just, you know, and to answer Dino's question is like, what's, you know, why do people keep doing this? Well, because they get away with it. It's the same reason why people rip off other people on Whatnot and all these other selling platforms, because they fucking get away with it. And then they don't crack the whip. You know, they don't, like, if they were to make an example of some people and people like, fuck, better not do that. You're going to get kicked off. You know, like, nobody fears that. You know what I mean? And until somebody cracks the whip, and it's about doing the right thing. Like, this is totally disrespectful right here, man.
Zabit says, why didn't anyone care when Dark Horse published Los Monstruosos? Because it says Los Monstruosos and not monsters, and meant to look like the monsters trade dress. I think that's different enough that nobody's going to look at Los Monstruosos and think it's a Mark Spears Monsters book, you know?
We talked about this before. Like I said, when I used to work real estate booths at the swap meet, the cops used to grab the bootleg DVD sellers in handcuffs and take them, like, walk them right out the front door of the swap meet. Like, once one of those things goes down, then people might go, oh shit.
Mm-hmm. But you know, this is the Wild West right now, man, and people are. And Brian, you always say it, when money's involved, like, that's where, like, I cannot believe this dude is going to be selling that book with Mark in the house, man. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And maybe Jonathan Uribe is a good guy, but bro, like, this is I'm telling you, the optics, it seems intentional. Whether it was or wasn't, it seems really intentional.
Jonathan Uribe may have just been asked, hey, can you do a homage to the Venom Lethal Protector, but make it Dracula?
And didn't see the trade dress or anything. It was like, okay, yeah, no problem. It's,
you could be right.
X amount of money.
But you're right, Hood. Unfortunately, this no matter what, even if that's the case, unfortunately, now you're going to get some kickback because of it. And that's the problem working on a tidal wave book, right?
But you got to know, if you're drawing a mummy, if you're drawing Dracula or Frankenstein or werewolf right now, like there's one guy that's got the full market share of that right now. You know, like, are there some? Well, I'm just telling you, are there some guys that could, like, draw that well? But, like, this dude has got, like, the market share in that. Like, that's what we expect from him.
I don't think people understand. And Zabit says, Red Hood, there was nothing Wild West about it. The same way Mark was able to use Dracula and stuff gives these people the same ability. We're not fucking talking about them using Dracula on the book. We're talking about the trade dress,
position of the trade dress.
Yeah, looking just like a monster's book, and people seeing this and going, "Oh, this is a Mark Spears book. Oh, he's letting people do variants for him." Like, that's what we're talking about. And there's nothing illegal about it.
A collector could get tricked into thinking he's buying a Mark Spears book. Yeah, someone that doesn't know shit from shit, and they go, "Oh man, and Mark Spears signing over there." You know what I mean? Like, I could so see that. There's a lot of stupid people in the world, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
so here's the problem with this. It's very easy to fix this. This book is called Orbit Classic Monsters. What they should have done is change the trade dress. Make Orbit Classic the same size as Monsters. Game over. Yeah. No problem here. Yeah, the way that it looks makes it look fucking. It makes it smell. It makes it go. It makes. There's something that smells here. If there would have been.
How about this? What's he selling it for? Do we even know?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know who's selling it. You know what
like,
I mean?
If you're gonna go as far as that, you might as well do Spears Mark Monsters. Like, you know what? Like, go all the way in. You know what I mean? Don't just halfway go. Don't, you know, if you're gonna park in a different parking space, go all the way in, park in a handicap. Like, show me you got the balls to go all the way in, dude. You know what I mean?
I love the analogy.
Well, I asked one of the guys selling the book what's in the guts, because I noticed somebody Drizzy Comics said what's in the guts. The reason why I asked, not to start any problems, but they did credit the Uribe artist for the cover art and another name for coloring, but then there's nothing about a writer. So I just said, what's in the guts? Is it an art book or is it a comic? He goes, no, it's a classic comic story or comic book inside. So I'm just assuming it's either like an AI created story, because you can pretty much there's an AI app, I think, where you can just punch in what you want AI to write up and make your own comic book. So I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that there is no credit for a writer
I don't think they did it on purpose. I'll tell you right now. I think I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and I think that it just was unlucky. But I feel like if they would have shown some people this that weren't involved in making the money, I think that some people would have been like, "Is that a Mark Spears book?" I get it. It's a Venom homage. We said that. I get it that these characters are open IP that anybody can use.
Exactly.
That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is it feels like if you just look at this quickly, you think this is a monsters book, Mark Spears Monsters book, and
I don't know. It's just annoying, Brian, because it's almost like those people that film across the street at a government building just to incite the police, and like this shit is getting fucking old, dude. Like, I know I'm gonna make a book and it's gonna look like that book, and people are gonna get mad. So and I might even come out on Drama Alert. You know,
the trade dress sold for $25, we'll call it, and the version sold for $30. At least on Friday.
It's a great cover too. That's the problem. Yeah. It's a good cover. That art is good. It's not a bad cover.
Looks AI.
Don't you think we're going to see more of this though? I mean, as we start seeing superheroes enter public domain, like you're going to see a lot of this type of stuff where it feels like, is like a DC book, for example, when Superman comes into public domain. Is this a DC book? No, it's like it's an independent that someone can just use Superman for. Totally. So I think that this is just the very like tip of the iceberg, but we're going to start seeing.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, look at Dapper Dan over here cutting his hair.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Look at Dapper Dan over here. Look at this guy, bro. You must feel 10 pounds
fade,
lighter.
Man.
You feel 10 pounds lighter, bro?
Yeah.
It feels weird,
definitely lighter.
Yeah.
It does feel weird. I've done it, a couple. Every so often,
because you had the ponytail, right, Mike?
Yeah, long hair. He had hairs longer than mine, dude.
Yeah, he had a ponytail when I met him in San Diego.
Yeah, it looked like Brian's older brother.
Yeah. And he's probably younger than me. All right, more.
Doubtful.
Okay, so that just leads us off. There's fucking more though. Check this out. I fucking hate pack wares, and I hate comic wares too. Don't do this shit. Check it out.
And I've hopped into breaks where I've seen like one guy, like he by accident like flipped the camera and it showed his side, and you see a scale next to him. He's weighing the packs and just grabbing the lighter packs.
So Panini started to address that problem. Select in specific, Select Football, they will put like filler cards within product. So it's like every like pack is like a thick card, and it's all probably similar in weight, but it'll just be a blank like filler like
no way
thick card stock.
And I've hopped into breaks where I've seen
it's getting worse when they're starting to weigh packs at breaks, and you can see
wild.
Like if that
during the live stream.
During the live stream, yeah.
That's not even the worst part. That's not even the worst part of I won't kill Whatnot, but at least I've heard the Whatnot stories of it. It's like when people hit big cards and they don't ship, that's like the number one thing. Yeah. That's like the number one thing on the planet.
I think that's a live selling problem, not a platform problem.
Correct.
Because it's so hard to stop, especially when you're a big platform. But I'll tell you this. I will say this. I've had some info that I've seen that makes me go, okay, Whatnot's actually at least going after these guys when they can. Yeah. So
I know that Boston Card Hunter posted His newest video, I think, was yesterday, and they've deplatformed like 4 different people in the last week that he made videos on. Like whatnot has. So it does, like what Brian was saying, it does seem like they're starting to take it a bit more seriously over there.
Well, they need to, because this is bad press.
This should be a crime.
All right, no one wanted it, so we are going to have to cut up. Where's the scissors? The scissors over here. We're going to have to destroy these cards because no one wanted these for $1. We'll just have to get rid of them. Goodbye, Rodolfo. You faked that kick. Daniel Hooker, you are literally worthless. Curtis, Big Booty Curtis, gone. Guy, Muhammad John Naimov, Guy, he's gone.
I don't have any.
And Nate Landwehr, $2.99 auto. No one wanted him for $1. He is gone.
Because he couldn't sell them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people go on the platform and they assume like their shit is going to sell at fair market value, right? Or that it's going to be comped. You know, like, you're taking a risk by putting like anything at $1.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have a loyal stream, like, and you just randomly go on one night and you've got like 15 people in your platform. Don't be fucking mad if your shit sells for 50 cents, dude. Like, you got to have it in your mind. You may not sell shit.
But here's the other thing.
You know, or else don't play the game, dude.
I was gonna say about Big Clutch too. You guys see about this?
Yeah.
Somebody.
This is crazy. I can't believe it. It's sell. Well, you only got 15 people in your stream, dude.
So the latest card drama is somebody from a Yu-Gi-Oh collector got the rarest Dark Magician card. It's like, I don't know, it goes for like 25,000, at least what Clutch says. So instead of being very careful, he used scissors to cut the thing open and cut the card across.
Oh,
so that's 25 grand down the drain there, homie.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Look at
this
one.
I was done, but this is the worst one yet.
Just ruin the auction. Thompson, tip 50. Tip 50 or I die.
That's Victor Wembanyama, blue electric optic rookie. And he's telling people if they don't tip now, because I guess it didn't sell for what he wanted, he's gonna destroy the card or something.
Just want to make sure every platform out there, eBay, TikTok, and all the others know that he literally just threatened to dox somebody if they didn't give him a $50 tip.
Yep, tip 50 or I dox. You're done, baby. You're done. Absolutely done. Wow. With wait. How brain dead are you? With 20 followers following 85 people, just ruin the auction. No, you're done. Tip 50 right now. Go ahead. I'll sit and wait. We're not running another card thanks to constant NBA cards ignorance, destroying auctions and ruining the hobby one lame stream at a time. I'm waiting. Constant, you have 15 seconds. I'm blocking and banning your account for life, and you, sir, are donezo.
Who's the brain dead one? Who's the fucking brain dead one? You know what I mean? Like, do you think that having an outburst like that on one platform is not going to affect the other platforms that you're going to try and get on?
Yeah, temper tantrum.
Not only that, he's got a mat with the company name whatnot all over that mat. And like, if I'm in charge of the selling on the card side, I'm furious because like,
you're representing that brand, right?
Absolutely.
And that clip's going viral with their logo all over it.
And this isn't new, guys. So like back in the day, me and Z went to Indie Comic Con back in like 2011, way back in the day when we were nobodies, obviously. And I had some guy who was like 3 booths down, like a pro guy. He basically told people around his booth, "Don't look at comics if you don't have money. Don't even show up. Don't even come to my booth." Like, so this whole like gatekeeping of if you're not buying my books, get out of here is just needs to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to foster better relationships, right? People building, right? These people aren't people building people, right? It's just
not professional
money. Yeah, right. It's
amateur hour.
Yeah. It's higher emotional intelligence at the end of the day, right? You just gotta,
10 likes right now, or I fucking end the show, or I dox everybody.
That's right.
I'm gonna cut my hair if we don't get 10
Hey, let me tell you, man.
I swear.
I have to get on this chat every goddamn week. There'll be 200 people watching and like 8 likes. And I go, you motherfuckers, click on that shit, dude. Like, you don't like us? Or you watching us because you hate us? Like,
It's
then
sometimes a
hit
pain
the
in the
unlike
ass.
button.
It's
you
sometimes
know?
a pain in the ass for the TV viewers. I get it. YouTube needs to figure out a way to implement something for the TV viewers if they're going to make the likes out be
I
such a big
bet you $1
part of the
million
algorithm.
they have a cell phone that they can just go to the
Yeah,
YouTube and hit
yeah.
it. Because the minute we get after them, all of a sudden we get 100 likes in like 10 seconds. Right?
So you
I
can.
press
So now
like,
you.
please
So,
don't dox me, bro.
so on StreamYard now, you can do Brian, you can do like horizontal and vertical now and do both things. So like if you're watching it on your TV, it's not like goofy looking. You
Yeah.
can make it either or on your vertical on your phone, theoretically.
Yeah, the problem is that they fucking there's this problem with anybody that has an iPhone that jumps on StreamYard where it fucking makes it so you can't hear people. It's so stupid. All right, this is interesting. AI generated art can't be copyrighted after Supreme Court declines to review the rule. What is so I haven't looked much into this, but is this because people are, like AI artists are trying to copyright their shit? Is that what this means? The U.S. Supreme Court has declined to hear a
it's
case
real hard work
over whether
Prompting,
AI
giving
generated
AI
art
prompts.
can obtain a copyright.
Right. So like if I started a comic book, say I started Dino's comic book series, right, or whatever, and I just used some kind of AI art thing for the storyline and the thing, and then say I started getting popular, whatever, and I said, oh well, I'm going to copyright it so nobody can rip my stuff off. You can't do that. So even though you're ripping off the business,
It's like a thief getting mad. Hey, someone stole my money.
Correct.
The decision
Correct.
comes after Stephen Thaler, a computer scientist from Missouri, appealed the court's decision to uphold a ruling that found AI-generated art can't be copyrighted. In 2019, the U.S. Copyright Office rejected Thaler's request to copyright an image called The Recent Entrance to Paradise on behalf of an algorithm he created. So he tried to copyright this piece to see if it would get through. And again, this is the next step, right? So and you just gotta it's just the question of what is going to be good and when it's going to be allowed, and at some point the pendulum is going to swing and this is all going to be okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I fucked around with this for a little bit. I was watching One Piece. It's like, oh, how hard would it be for me to write a manga or anime, or whatever. So I just put a prompt in like, hey, write me a manga of samurais versus zombies or something, right? And it did the first 8 pages, and then I could write 30 chapters, and it would give me like sequel details, and then it'd give me like character flush outs and stuff. I mean, it was insane. And all I needed was like an AR art generator, a consistent one, and I probably could have made a new manga series theoretically in a couple hours or a weekend or something of that nature.
Yeah, fucking A.
If I really wanted to.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But here's the problem with this, and we've talked about this before. It's going to keep happening.
I've been expelled from yet another art competition by the judges / organisers, even before it started this time, because they said I cannot. I'll show you the image in a moment. But they said I cannot enter a photograph into a drawing competition. As you know, I'm a photorealistic pencil drawing artist, and with that, I guess, and the advent of kind of AI that can produce these images, with that comes a certain amount of negativity about what I do, because I've been doing this since I was 4 years old, but only now am I getting these like comparisons. But yeah, I'd love your advice. I'd love to know your opinion. What should I do about this? Because it seems that my where do I go from here? I've been an artist forever, is what I've pointed the direction I've pointed my life in, and now I can't do it.
Pretty crazy, right? And that's going to start happening more and more often now.
So it's funny. I have younger nieces now who are in the 8 to 12 range or whatever, and everything they talk about now, they're like, that's AI. If people can't understand it or anything, they just default and say it's AI.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's interesting how that it's going to our businesses in general and what's going to happen. Like if something can't be figured out, it's AI or it's fake or something of that nature. So it's going to be interesting what the younger generation does with that,
Yeah.
without critical thinking skills. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
Yeah.
what it's going to be. They're going to be the ones that are, as they get older, they're going to make it okay if it continues, right? Unless something changes. And again, this goes to generational teaching, I guess. I don't know what the word is, but it's up to the parents of this generation or to decide whether they're okay with this and teach that down the line. Like, are you okay with your kid would you rather have your kids doing art traditionally or doing art through prompts? Would you rather have your kids learning to play the piano, the guitar, or the saxophone, or doing it through websites and telling them, right?
Trust.
So
yeah. So for me, I do the same thing. So like at business, right? So it's like, if I want to write a good email, I'll chat GPT it, or I want to use, like, it takes away the brainstorming part of it, but you still got to put some critical thinking into it. Now, art's a whole different story, but I mean, I can understand the business functions of it. For the mundane task of, I got to sit there and, an email that should take 5 minutes takes 30 minutes if I really think about it and do it, or I can do it in 2 minutes off Chat GPT or Gemini or whatever, AI prompt you want to use, So it's
Sean,
interesting at the end of the day.
I want to know your thought process on this because, you're a musician who has been, you're that's a big part of your life. How do you look at the prompt world for music AI?
All I listen to now is AI bands. AI music is way better than real people music. I've submitted to the robot overlords. Pretty soon we're going to be going to concerts with like an army of robots, like playing guitars and like spitting fire and doing like triple somersaults.
Like a gorilla.
It'll
like
be a full-on robot.
Like a gorilla's concert, right?
Yeah, that's we've
It'll
already
be
been there.
Yeah, and the AI music, the Sonu thing program is just insane. I can go on the microphone, I go bow, 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 and like it'll give me stems, like 5 guitar tracks harmonized. And the funny thing that I always talk about with the music thing is, not only are the songs amazing and all that, the production is perfect. Like I've sat, I've done like 20 albums. I've been in the studio listening to a snare for like 3 days straight to get it to sound right. And like AI, it comes out and it just sounds perfect. Right out of the gate. So that's out. So you don't have to deal with that. And I want to see the first story where AI band members are quitting and it's like suing each other. I want to see
that's gonna be funny.
AI band drama. All the band members in the AI bands, they look great. They look like studs. They, I just went through this with my girlfriend. My girlfriend's like, "Oh my God, there's this song. You got to hear it. It is the most, I've been crying all day because of this song." And she shows me this video of this guy on America's Got Talent. It's like, "My name's Robert Taylor and I wrote this song," and blah, blah, blah. And like, I'm listening to it and it's like about when I die and nobody loves me and all the shit. And like Simon Cowell is crying and everybody in the eyes. And then this guy's like 73 and he's just going, "Yeah!" And he's like singing his album. Like, fuck, this guy can sing his ass off. And then I'm looking in the comments and I can recognize voices really good. And like, I've been listening to a ton of AI metal because it's fucking amazing. And I'm like, that's kind of sounds like that AI metal voice that they use a lot. And sure enough, I go, this is fake. And she got all pissed at me, kicked me out of the fucking house. Like, "You're just fucking jealous because you can't sing as good as this guy." And then I'm like, I left. And then she realized that the next day, she's like, "I can't even believe like a song this good."
Bro,
Yeah.
AI is so good. My mom came to me the other day and she's like, "Brian, I made a mistake." I go, "What's wrong, Mom?" She goes, "Well, I thought I was buying something from Amazon and it turned out to be like this AI website and they, got my card number and everything. And I had, and that's the scary part is the AI is so good that they're faking like major websites like Amazon and stuff, and these IG things. So they're, it sucks because, old people that they don't know.
We were able to conquer Chat GPT though. I don't know if this is appropriate for this conversation, but I was with K-Van at OAX and my buddy, when he got his first, it was like 10 years ago, he's like, "Hey Siri," and like he asked this question. So I go, so Caveman was like, "Oh, dude, GPT can do anything, man. I use it every 5 seconds." I go, "I bet I can break it." He's like, "How?" I go, "ChatGPT, where can I get a blowjob?" And it's like, "I'm sorry, I don't think I can help you with that." And then it's like, "No, you need to really crack down on that." I guess you can get harsher with GPT. You can like get aggressive with it. It's like, "I'm trying to come up with something, perhaps like a nightclub, or you should go and socialize." And then when we did "Hey Siri" with the same question, it had 3 different escort services that it listed.
Wow.
So I'm like, I think we found a way to break ChatGPT, man.
Dude, there is ways that you can get them, like you can, what do they call it, jailbreaking the different chat, the different AIs.
Oh, okay.
You just got to prompt it to death, right? So it's like just different prompts, and then it'll
We
work
were
eventually.
like, if I'm in Nevada, is there a place where I can? Yeah, and it wasn't playing ball with us.
I want to change the subject real quick before we get out of drama alert. I want to show James MJ Comics latest video, and I want to see what you guys think about this.
The retailers fighting back against the speculators, in specifically for Dork issue number 2. Now, today I happened to come across a Facebook post by a gentleman who posted that they'd pre-ordered or ordered 10 issues of Dork issue number 2 through a eBay seller called Piranha Comics. Subsequently, the gentleman has had their order cancelled. This person took advantage of, if you order, I presume, I think it's like more than 5 comics, you can get like 10% off or something like that, or whatever percentage off. But here we will go through the comms of the comms of the seller, and obviously the person purchasing these books for eBay. Now, I have never had a problem ordering with Piranha Comics on eBay. I don't think I've heard very many bad things about them, but it's kind of nice to see them, the retailers biting back. I mean, first of all, let's be honest. Why are you buying 10 copies? 2 or 3 copies? 2 copies? 1 copy? 10 copies. I mean, what are your thoughts on the whole? This person has obviously bought them to sell. So, yeah, the book is currently, I think the book is going for over like $10 easy. It's hot off the the top 10 list, so it's kind of, the spec is running high with this one. I have not got into, I'm really not really a lover of jumping on the bandwagon and stuff like that, so it's interesting to hear about it and read about it, but let's just delve straight into it. So this person has done a Facebook post on one of the UK comic book groups on Facebook, and has said that Piranha Comics Beware are a fraudulent seller. Bought 10 copies from Piranha Comics and they've cancelled it. I can only assume that this person has switched off the comments, because I don't think the comment section would be particularly favourable to the poster. I think a lot of people would be like, "Man, why do you want 10 copies? Like, it's theirs to sell." So yeah, I really don't. I'm not sitting well in this camp with this person. So the order's been cancelled for $37.70. Person has put screenshots of the conversation with Piranha Comics, and have put, "I see you have cancelled my order. Just so you can relist the comics at a higher price, I'll be reporting this to eBay." Now, this is correct. The seller, Piranha Comics, has actually relisted the comics for sale for $14.95 each. Again, it's one of those things. These are small businesses. These aren't like some massive corporate business who make millions and millions a pound. This person will either be doing this as a side gig, as a side hustle, or this will be their full main-time job, where I presume the profit generated is their income. And let's be honest, I'm purely just speculation on my part here, but I think if you sell a comic for £3.50, there's really not much profit in it. I'm just guessing. This person has said that I'll also be posting about this fraud by your shop in all of the Facebook groups. This is shocking behaviour. If you want to contact me to reinstate my order, feel free, and no more will be said about it publicly. Well, that's a nice little threat, isn't it? I mean, I came off Facebook.
So the threats are interesting, but let's stop it there and talk about this. Kind of interesting, man. Interesting takes. We've talked about it in the comic stores before, where you'll see the signs that say, we have the right to change the prices at the checkout. Well, this is online now, and we've had problems like this. This is where initially I kind of had my problem with 616 Comics back in the day. Is, you know, there was a book that we had found during the show that a bunch of people tried to buy, and they canceled all the books and put them back up for more. And there now it's happening with this. And again, I love the different takes. James is, you could tell James is kind of like he doesn't know what to think of this, you know. But
is that
as
the
soon
A
as
cover?
It's the second. Is it the number 2A cover? Let me see here. Hold
Yeah,
on.
2A.
Yeah,
That
2A.
looked like 2A on that one.
Yeah.
Well, I think one of the side notes on this is I don't think there's hardly any exclusives on number 2. I don't think, because no one was able to buy. It's my understanding no one, you know, was on top of how hot this was going to be by the time the deadline to get an exclusive for number 2 came in. So everyone had, like, the people that were in on early got in on number 3 to do exclusive. So that makes it even more. Doesn't it make the 2 even more gnarly?
Yeah. So for me, if you flip it the other way, right? So if that book wasn't selling for more money, right? You definitely know that dude would sold that book for, you know, just to get out, right? At $5, $10, but whatever it is, you know, whatever the value he pre-ordered it at. And like the gamble on pre-order, like we all gamble on pre-orders all the time, right? So a lot of people pre-order and those books don't go up in value, right? And you're the one holding the bag. We all talk about holding the bag every day, right? Now, for once, that buyer finally got a win. So why are we, you know, why is he really mad at the buyer winning? You know, the seller should actually be happy he actually got books he's not stuck with, right? You know, again, I think we have this false illusion of comic book owners are like museum holders, right? Artwork people, where it's like, dude, it's not a museum, it's a business, right? I want to sell out everything theoretically. I don't, you know, your margins and your profit margins should reflect that. You know, if you want a better profit margin business, don't be in the comic book business, right? I hate to say it, right? I mean, at least new stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean,
That's
can
the
I say
thing,
something?
Go for it.
Because like this book right here.
Quintana, yeah.
All right.
Trash. Burn it.
So we put this on you know, on the website, and I was talking to the Greek, you know, I was driving somewhere and we just launched it, and I could hear his computer in the background going doom 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 doom.
Yep.
I'm like, what is that? He's like, dude, those are orders coming in. Doom doom. And we had like 100 up. I'm like, yeah, let's just limit it to 100 and just see, because we had no idea then how hot it was going to be. And then it went to 100. I'm like, oh, fuck it. Put another 50 up. Let's sell them. You know, we were happy to be moving them at $30 a piece. And then all of a sudden it kept going and it went to 200. I go, dude, stop. Like, pull the plug, man. You know, I need some of these for live. And then when I ran them live that day, they went, you know, they started to go thermonuclear. But I honored all those 200 first ones that everyone that got in
You have to.
$30. But then I pulled the plug and I was able to make my, you know, okay, now live.
I don't have a problem.
It's going to be more. So I don't think my personal opinion is, you know, if you got a hot book, it's capitalism. It's supply and demand. If I got the book and I'm not obligated to sell this at this price, guess what? These are $30 a piece now. And if you don't want to buy it and you're going to be mad at me, that's the risk I have to take as a retailer. I'm either going to burn my bridge with you because you're going to be pissed off that I'm gouging the system, or, you know, that's the risk as a seller I got to take. What's the value of, am I losing any credibility, or, you know, is the profit margin worth it, or are people going to understand? You know, online people understand. On eBay Live and whatnot, people, you know, it's a free market auction, and boom, there it is. You don't have to buy it, or you can outbid the next guy to the moon. So it's the same as any business. It's a free market, and the seller can decide what risks he wants to take by changing the price, or the seller can say, I'm going to be honorable and let everybody else make the money. But
I think the difference is you honored the sales that were conducted, right? And so in this case,
exactly.
These sales were complete. Like, better or worse, price goes up or down after that. Once that transaction is completed, the
Yeah,
buyer
for
has
sure.
paid, that's a contractual obligation in my mind. And so to
Yeah, I
me-
was transitioning to the other post. Like, if like this book's hot and like
Yeah.
I already sold 10 of them at this price, but now the new price is this. Yeah, but if the transaction's already done, that's complete 616 territory.
You know what the seller should have done? He should have messaged him through eBay and said, "Hey, if I don't give you $10, you don't give me $10 more on these other books, I'm going to dox you."
Well, you want to see what the seller did send him? The seller sent him, quote, "We are not in the business of helping speculators. If you had bought one copy, fair enough, not 10. These were
It's not
listed
their
by a
place to
junior
judge that.
team member with a with discount. They were at near cost price. We are a business, not a charity. Go away, you scam artist."
So junior team member. So let's go. Okay, so if I'm a business person, right? So that means a junior team member didn't have training, right? You didn't train your employee properly to list it, right? Hey,
That's right.
you know, run your company. If you're running a company, right? If I'm running a company, I'm not training my employees, and somebody gets a deal on me, we got to eat it, right? I hate to say it, you know, it happens. Move on.
Somebody put in the chat, family home run 3061. Pre-ordering through eBay doesn't make any sense to me. And it doesn't make any sense to me either. Like, I don't pre-order my books through eBay. I just don't. Like, I support
local shops.
Friends of, yeah, absolutely. Local shops or friends that I've like Economics and Comics or like Big Clutch or
Billy, yeah.
you know, like, or Big Leg, you know, like I support my friends. But like, why would you go through eBay?
Could be a rural area.
What's the advantage there?
Yeah, I grew up in an area that didn't have a local comic shop for a while, and so
Or
you don't have
you're a
access
guy who's right, or you're a guy who's traveling,
Or,
right?
or like
traveling.
Midtown. Why wouldn't you just go through Midtown Cop?
Good. Yeah, you could.
So here's the layout and the feedback. The buyer said, bought 10 copies of Dork #2 at $4.95 each, minus their 25% discount for buying 6+ comics. A few hours later, the seller refunded me, claiming an issue with my address, which was a lie. Minutes later, the comics were back on eBay at $14.95. Disgusting behavior from a seller who refused to honor an order at the prices they set themselves. Then had a nerve to message me, calling me a scam artist. Reported to eBay for fraudulent behavior. Avoid this seller. And the seller says, so one of my staff lists a comic, 10 copies, no less, for £10, less than the going rate. The fellow buys all 10 with our 25% off discount for £36 for 150 quids worth of book. Hence canceled. Then threatens to go online unless I reinstate the order. He then leaves negatives on multiple platforms. We are a business with bills to pay. I would have honored one copy, not 10. Now here's where I get into nothing is fucking black and white. Everybody, when they are in a fucking a tiff, or they're in an argument, or they're fucking beefing with somebody, you get in your feels. And both of these people got in their feels. And where the buyer fucked up is threatening the seller.
Correct.
The second you threaten the seller on eBay for anything, hey, I'm going to give you bad feedback. If you don't do this, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, it's blackmail.
Yep, you're fucked. That's where you fucked up. And the seller, if they are a business like Dino says, and as a comic seller, listen. Customer service is everything. It is everything in the comics world. And to be honest, if it was a mistake, they should have honored the mistake and should have said, "Hey, just a heads up, this was a mistake by my customer, but we're still going to honor it." And but you know, just you know, hopefully you buy more books with us in the future. We appreciate you know, that type of thing. But you can't. This customer could be somebody who buys, you know, 30 books a week. You know, losing out on 150 quid it could have been worth, you know, 10,000 a year.
Yep. Lewis put it too in the chat, but same thing. Like you could literally have just said, "Hey, we had a limit on this. My new employee didn't realize the limit. We didn't see that on the eBay listing. Sorry about that." Like if that was the case, right?
Yeah, that would have been
be transparent. Just say, we're not here to support like speculation. We want to make sure we're taking care of our customers. So we have a limit of 5 or 2 or whatever it is, right? You know, we're still going to honor that for you. I'm really sorry about the inconvenience of it, but we're going to cancel the others. if something like that were actually true, but the fact that they relisted it at a higher price immediately after, that to me shows like
amen.
That's where the motive was, right? Like that's the smoking gun to me.
Well, and he refunded all 10. Like
Exactly.
you can't say you would have honored one copy, but you did refunded all 10.
And then relisted, 3 times the amount. Like, come on.
Well, the thing too is like, say this guy never gets another piece of business ever again, or decline sales. He'll be crying on his Facebook socials or whatever, how he's upside down. He's not making money, right? He's not doing right. So it's like you can't have your cake and eat it too, right? You can't be a comic book business and expect to have margins up to yin yang and stuff like that, and like millionaire, billionaire. If you're not in the comic book business to be a millionaire, billionaire, I hate to say it. Like I don't know how many people are millionaires, billionaires in the comic book industry, right? From a
only in this chat, sir.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I only can put my infinity pool on another infinity pool on the second floor, so I mean, it's fine.
I mean, the seller could have doubled down and said, "Hey, is there anything else you're looking for? Have you seen my all my other listings?
Ship them other crappy books you have." I just say, ship them other crappy
tell me
books
what
you
else you need, and I want your business. You know
I
what
love
mean?
Marcus's
Instead of-
comment. He says complaining about speculators is also a lie when he's
For sure.
relisting it at speculator prices.
Yep. Marcus is the voice of reason in here.
Yep, great point.
And like,
it's not really speculating; it's like guessing.
Yeah,
like I think, like the market is so up and down, and it's even more. If you guys think about it, it's more sporadic than it was during COVID. It was just like
Wild Wild West time, like
right?
throw a number out there and then you sell somehow.
And now, like collectors are more methodical and
more researched.
I've seen it go back to like when we go to cons and stuff, right? It's like I've seen a lot of people, not too many, I will say, and John can probably talk about this more too. It's like I haven't seen too many wall lookers in the past. Like back in the day, it was like all wall lookers, right? Not too many people digging. Now everybody's digging through dollar books, right? Trying to find that score over. I'm gonna buy a $200 or $100 comic. Like when we were doing it back in the day, our happy medium was $20 to $100, right? Their average collector is a $20 comic guy to a $100 comic guy theoretically. I didn't listen to
because
eBay because it's not worth it, right? It doesn't. It's not.
Yep.
But I mean, few people are buying anywhere from $100 to $1,000 books at the end of the day. So that's your kind of thing.
But today's collector, they're more educated and they're looking for scarcity, and they truly understand about print run now. Whereas 10 years ago, a comic could 10 million copies and they'd be buying 10, like thinking it was going to be like, almost like Death to Superman or something like that. Now they're educated, and we've built platforms to educate the buyers now, and like the buyer beware of this and this, and now like it's helped the hobby because now people are really interested in protecting print runs now, so that everybody wins, right? If I'm buying from whoever store or whatever, it'll a print run of 500 copies or 300 copies. I mean, they're feeling good that they're purchasing something that has the potential to go up in price. Whereas back in the day, if they said it was 300 and come to find out it was a 5,000 print run, I mean, it's like, I think today's buyers, they're a little more savvy than what they used to be.
Well, I also think we're educating the retailers too. You know what
absolutely,
I mean?
100%.
My mentality on this whole thing came from the LCS I had in Salt Lake. They were great, but I used to go in there and I'd buy stuff and I'd flip stuff. And I remember pulling books from a box one day, and I took them up to him and I said, I'm like, hey, this is like a $50 book or something. Like I think it was more than that. It was something crazy. And he goes, well, you should buy it then. And he goes, and I've got more in the boxes underneath if you want more copies. And so he had like 8 copies of this hot ass book, right? For like $4 a piece. And I remember talking to him about it afterwards, because me and Jonathan used to bring him in exclusives and stuff. We had a really good relationship with the guy. And I was like, why don't you sell your ratios for more money? And why don't you do this and do that? And he's like, because of guys like you. He's like, because you're going to come in, you're going to buy these books, and I know you're running off the eBay and you're going to sell them. And I said, yeah. And he goes, and then what are you going to do with that money? And he's like, you're going to bring some of that money is just going to come back into my shop.
That's right.
And I've had that same mentality with the website stuff. Like when we were selling Last Ronins and we'd come across, you know, because you always set aside some for damages. So like when our Last Ronin sold and was hitting $300 book or $250 book, the first peak it hit, we still had 15 or 20 copies.
Yeah.
We threw them back on the damn website, you know? And like, and our mentality was like, that's great. Our customers can buy these from us. A lot of them can go sell it, make some money. And then the next time we do a Last Ronin release, they're going to be there, you know, or the next time we do our next exclusive, they're going to be there. And the money they have for that came from the last book they grabbed. You know?
Retailers should be in the mindset of turning over inventory, not collectability, but turning inventory. Like a good retailer should be thinking about that. Inventory turn, right? Repeat customers. Those are the things that a business owner should be doing. Speculators, flippers, they're looking at profit margins, return on investment, totally different mindset, right? If your retailer becomes an investor or a flipper, they're going to really struggle. It's going to be an issue because the two totally different mindsets and different business approaches that they have to take.
I tell you what retailers don't like is when flippers like throw it in their face.
100%.
Oh yeah, I fucked him. Oh,
that should
man.
be that should be
You
symbiotic.
know?
Yep, exactly.
We were talking about this, how it's cool that people can make like the Quintana book, you know.
Yeah.
The guys got it at $30. Then we went online and we sold it for $100. Then those guys were able to, people were getting wins all the way, multiple levels down the line. Even when it went from 30 to 100 within an hour, we thought the people that were buying it for 100 were crazy, and they were crazy like a fox. I remember the guy bought like 20 copies from me. I'm like, dude, you're going crazy. And then next thing you know, it's like triple what he got it for. So that, whether you're in the retailer or the flipper mentality, there's a lot of goodwill in those circumstances when there's just wins and wins and wins on multiple levels. So
all the way up to that $100,000 art sale. I mean, like
all the way up to the $100,000.
Let's be honest, like those are wins all along the way. And guess who wins? Like everybody wins in that, right? Like the artist wins, like Hell Destroyer wins. You know, like the new owner of that art wins. The new owners of those books win. They're buying something that's like scarce. Not a lot of people have, and they can enjoy that. They can look at that and remember, like they have a whole experience that they were a part of. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're talking about they enjoy. There's enjoyment in the process of the selling it. We enjoyed it. The creating it. We enjoyed it. The people buying it enjoyed it.
100%.
It's the enjoyment of the buying, the holding, the creating, the reselling, the selling, the art. I mean, that's why they say that this is this collecting is a lifestyle versus
you're paying for an experience.
Looking at we're day trading stocks.
That's right.
Do you guys?
No one's.
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Do you guys remember? I think it was last week we talked about the whole piggy spanks and piggy banks situation. This was kind of cool. This was on the Great Curators podcast, I guess. Check this out.
Piggy banks, for example. Okay, a good friend of mine, Piggy Banks. He charges $750 for his card, or some of his cards on the secondary market sell for several $1,000s. But then you compare his stuff to somebody else, like Case Hitman, or I don't know, whoever else card artists out there. You know, it's not the same. It won't sell for the same. They could arguably do the same thing, right? They could arguably make the same thing. In fact, I'll use another example of Piggy Spanks. Piggy Spanks.
Oh God! Oh, glad you brought that up, Dan, because everybody was sending me texts about that cease and desist yesterday.
So Piggy Banks. You know, if they did a similar card, one would be worth more money because the Piggy Banks brand has more value to it versus the Piggy Spank brand, you know? And I feel like that's kind of like an interesting thing to realize as well, because what are we buying? Are we buying the brand name, or are we buying the actual piece of collectible, right?
Is this piece?
Love the Guar Pink Pony Club playing in the background. That's getting me copyrighted. But this is getting people are talking about this all over the place now, which is crazy. And then Mike, you dropped this in the chat, which was very interesting. These Boss Logic cards. What's going on with these?
These are, it looks like a new original art set, right? Like, so they're actually slabbing them as original art, and they're very limited edition. A friend sent this to me, actually, Patrick Reed, who's one of the curators of Semmel and the Skirble exhibits with Jack Kirby, sent this. He's like, this is crazy. But like, we're just seeing a blending of hobbies, right? Like we're seeing the things that we have in common and the overlap. Like, this is card collectors and comics and original art collectors all in one. And I love it. Like, I'm here for it because it's fun.
It brings the question.
Exposure.
It brings the question, like, he gets away with this by calling it original art, which it is.
Yeah.
If Piggy Spanks did one of one original arts that looked like, because this is obviously absolute Batman, say that Piggy Spanks did one of one original arts that is, you know, drawing the Piggy Banks cards, can he get away with it by calling it one of one original arts?
I mean, I'm fine with it. I
So
think
am
people
I.
need to have a little bit of a sense of humor and enjoy the hobby. There should be enjoyment in all of this. I think we take ourselves too seriously. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think
Like-
sometimes we definitely do. I
And,
think
and
that-
competition always brings the best out of
It does. It does.
out of someone, you know.
I want like what I've seen. So let me just speak on the art side for a sec. Like, what we've seen in the last couple years is big art sales have brought out other pieces that have never been available to public, and that's brought out even more. Right? We saw the whole Tales of Suspense 39 issue come out, except for one page. We've seen so many big marquee pieces. The Rhino cover, what is that? ASM 41 is coming to Heritage now. Death of Superman's coming. Like, we're seeing these great things because the market is healthy right now. The hobby is healthy. People want to buy these things and they want access to these things. So to me, like something like that, original art or comic art, and you blend that with cards and comics, like, I'm here for it. I love that. I want people to enjoy that and hunt it and just, like, again, it's the experience of it.
Yeah. Here's the other thing though too. The other thing is that, you know, who really holds, quote unquote, holds the cards in these roles? Is it the buyers? Is it the creators? Is it the producers, aka, like, you know, the tops, fanatics? Like, and what I mean by who holds the cards, who makes the ultimate decisions? Like, is it the buyers that say, no, we like this and we're going to spend our money with this? Is it the you know, piggy banks who's going to say, no, fuck that, we're going to continue just going to court? Is it the you know, the manufacturers that say, you know, like, I think it's ultimately the buyers that sway things. The money's going to speak the loudest.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, if you look at it, like, I think it's all of the above to all of those things, right? Like, if piggy bank stops making money on stuff, they're not going to keep doing it, right? And the way they make money is if buyers buy it. And so if buyers say, we're done with this, we're going to go buy something else, and that dries up, then their voice is heard. They're actually in control, right?
You know
So it's every level, and that's the beauty of a free market. In my mind, you don't have this in every country.
Yeah.
We do have it in our hobby, and we do have it in this country, which is rad. Like, I love that.
We've had a conversation in that world
Hell yeah.
about grading for a long time, right? And especially in the comics world. But right now, there's this thing going on in the card world with the grading world, and all these mistakes PSA is making, and all the scandals, and how
For sure.
tags coming in here. And there's this thing going on that they're calling the hobby revolt in the card world. And I guess Neo did a thing about it, saying, this is silly. You know, you can't boycotting PSA isn't going to work. You know, because a lot of the people out there that are tired of this is like, quit sending your fucking cards to PSA, because this is going to.
It's the never slabbers, dude. It's the same idea. It's the same never slabber. It's not going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So the reason is because people want quality control, and people want to chase something, right? Like, you're in this hobby because you like chasing, like, you like the treasure hunt. When you were a little kid, you enjoyed scavenger hunts, and that's what these high grade type of things do. It creates a scavenger hunt.
Yes.
Right. And so to me, this, I agree with this. It's dead on arrival. Like, there's no way. Like, I'm not going to give up, like, on the comic side, I'm not going to give up my CGC slabs just because the never slabbers are like, you should never have, your comic in a slab. It's, it's
but
made to read.
what about this? What
Yeah.
about, like, if they said, okay, instead of just not slabbing, we just don't slab with CGC. Like, if CGC keeps making mistakes, then we go, you know what? You keep making mistakes. You haven't. It's been mistake after mistake after mistake. We're just going to grade with PSA now for comics, or we're just going to go back to Beckett.
Yeah, that's how CGC got established, right? Because you
Yes.
had PGX and you had things like CBCS. Like, that's how CGC became the standard, was because they made fewer mistakes. Like, their mistakes were less. And I think if they continue to make mistakes and something like PSA, actually does a really high quality job and makes fewer mistakes than CGC, you're going to see that pendulum. The market's open to that sort of thing. I think that
even
how long have you guys been grading books?
15 years.
15 years,
right?
Yeah.
15 years. How many times has CGC fucked up your books?
I mean, a decent amount.
Yeah.
In shipping, not necessarily the grading, but the shipping.
Cracked slabs, grading, but I don't grade enough. I think you're right, Hood. I think that the mess ups has been.
I've never gotten a fucked up book. Knock on wood.
Lately they've been substantial. They've been substantial lately with the Ben gates, right? The banana gates. Like, that's been a big deal.
I don't understand. Like, I've never experienced that.
I think the percentage, like, if you really look at quality control and the percentage that is messed up versus like relatively accurate or acceptable is actually the mess up rate is pretty low. I think that the standard
from
high. So
percentage, yes.
Yeah. So quality control, in my mind, like, I deal with a lot of businesses in my day job, right? And I look at quality control type of numbers. But to me, if you have pretty high quality control, which they do, we always hear the horror stories. You don't see the guys who are like, hey, I got like 1,000 slabs in and they were all great. Like, he's not going to post that, right? You're going to get the noisy few. That's going to happen. But I think in general, their quality control is acceptable, maybe not desirable, but acceptable. And I don't know. And frankly, PSA is too. I think that, yes, these things are going to happen. And yes, there are moments where quality control gets messed up and there's an issue. But I think in general, historically, when we look at that stuff versus the overall number of stuff that's graded, it's in line with
sales data too. Is if you think that the stranglehold that CGC has in the comic market or something, you should see the difference in sale numbers from PSA to other grading, card graders. But this was the interesting part to me, is that this whole thing is kind of causing like a little tiff in the content creation world of cards, where some card content creators are like, no, we need to push this hobby revolt. Well, Neo's like, come on, man, this is silly. It's not going to happen.
So what if that guy who busted open all those cards and said, hey, I graded and it came back all 10 different grades? What if that's not true?
Yeah.
What if that's not true and he's trying to make content?
Oh my God, bro, that would be a scandal like no
right?
other.
That's because have you ever heard of that before?
That happening before? No,
Just,
I
I'm just
haven't.
saying,
No,
like-
not like
like
that.
if I
but
wanted
it's
to make,
probably out there. There's data out there, I imagine, like on the PSA collector forums and shit like that.
I mean, like, so one of them had the card is trimmed.
Yep.
But the other ones didn't. Like, like they can automatically catch the trimming when they measure the card because they put it on this cylinder, right? So to me, if it's trimmed all, and they would catch it. That's one of the first things they catch, so I mean, but anyway,
I'm going to read this post real quick because this is the interesting part. This comes from this Ballpark Alex guy. He says, Neo, your hobby revolt ain't coming take is straight defeatist smoke. Respect for the long-timer wisdom, but the receipts say you're underestimating the fire building in 2026. PSA's trust is crumbling. Grading scandals, price hikes, damaged card lowballs, and monopoly vibes after gobbling Beckett have collectors furious. Submissions slowed, dealers boycotting over grading conspiracies, and even group submitters dipping out. You say boycotters aren't big enough. Cracks show PSA graded monsters monthly. But backlash is forcing concessions and pushing folks to other grading companies. Fanatics and Tops, End Stage Casino running on loaded breaks, insider hits, elite prioritization, and degenerate gambling that bankrupts people chasing one-on-ones. Leaked documents expose the closed loop. They own production, grading, auctions, streaming, quality tanks. The prices soar, traditional shops starve, yet you shrug it off like it's unstoppable. Wrong. Scandals erode the base. X is lit with zero faith rants, calls to ditch sealed for vintage singles, and alliances against greed. Similar boycotts flipped giants before. Sustained pressure works. Collectors aren't powerless peons. United walkaways dry up singles, trickle you bank on. I don't know what that means. The hobby thrives because of passionate OGs like you, not corporate overlords. Now, I think this is kind of silly calling out Neo for this, but what I will say is I kind of agree with a little bit of that. There is so much bullshit going on in the card world that I hope that it never gets anywhere near close to that in the comic world, and that we're able to say,
and
hey,
the card world is like totally different. And there's like so much bullshit going on.
But also exponentially bigger, guys. It's exponentially bigger than our hobby. So we have to remember, like, even these things, like, we're looking at it like a micro level, but on a macro level, it's still likely within reason for an industry like that. So it's really like, that's what I'm saying. This hobby is massive. I mean, billions and billions of dollars are funneling through that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these things do happen, and it's not like, we should never condone that. We should always demand better from a service provider like that.
Yeah.
But
What do you say? What do you say to people that say, "I don't slide my books because I want to read my books"? Well, what if the story is shit, and the reason that book is worth the money is because of the art on the cover?
I'm all for however.
Or do
somebody
you
wants
want to touch
that.
it?
I don't care. Like,
Or
I'm
you
not
don't
going
get to
judge
touch
them.
the cover and put your oils on there.
I'm not going to judge them for that.
Think about like the outcry with all the fuckery and not the fuckery, the problems with the blind bags last year, right? There was a lot of outcry that made changes. I feel like the outcry in the comics card world never makes changes. We've seen this happen so many times where they're supposed to be, one card out there that says 2 of 10 stamped on it and 2 pop up, or 2 1-of-1s pop up. And we know that there's a thing going on in the card world right now.
That's 2, so there's 2.
There's a thing going on in the card world right now where one company has basically monopolized everything. And now Fanatics has got the licenses for everything but hockey. Panini's basically gone after this year. They're going to be all unlicensed garbage. And Fanatics does have a stranglehold on the live sales, the breakers. I mean, they run all that stuff. If they get into the grading world, if Fanatics, now owns grading, that is kind of scary with all the money being in this collectible world. Millions of dollars now. We're not talking about bubblegum packs anymore. We're talking about millions and millions of dollars in this hobby. And man, I mean, people are talking about instead of investing in stocks and precious metals, investing in Pokemon. Like, what the fuck?
Did you see that? Like, I've seen it. I think it's when I listen to XM radio, Fox, I think CNN too. There is a company that's running an ad that they'll purchase your collectibles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, we will purchase we give up to 5 times what other people will give your Pokemon cards, comic books.
There's a lot of money coming into alternative investments right now. There's a lot of talk in the financial. So I work in banking, but there's a lot of talk about alternative investments in financial services.
Well,
Gary Vee, I mean, one of the most like successful entrepreneurs is like, look at his live streams. He's got freaking Rogue's first appearance in the background. Like there's a reason. Gary Vee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, but you created demand by saying, "Hey, I'm I'm buying collectibles. I'm offering like 3 times of what it's like. You're creating a demand by doing that, and then people go, well, wait a minute, what do I have? Maybe I need to reconsider selling my stuff.
I just talked with a I do private money financing for real estate, so I'm talking with people that are super loaded all day long. This guy I'm doing a deal with, he's like, I dropped the comic book thing on, they're all intrigued about, like, really, how much, what this guy a week ago is like, I've got a Superman 2 just in a box somewhere at my house. I'm like, I want to go there right now. And like, I'm not sure where it is. I'm like, I will look through all your boxes to find this comic.
I'll fold your clothes.
Yeah,
we'll go through all your drawers.
I'll find the box. Like, just get me in the house, man. I'll find it.
I mean, when you look at it, it's one of the asset classes that's outperformed the stock market consistently for decades.
Oh, really?
When you look at comic books, original art, like that stuff has outperformed.
Shout out Cattle Trader. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
my friend.
Well, being in that room at OAX, there was just like millions in cash, just like floating around. It's like a bunch of dudes from like 40 to 80 years old.
Yep.
This guy. Well, I collect all original Frank Millers, and this, like, it was just craziness.
All right, let's let our boy. Let's let our boy David Lee Roth lead us out. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Can you hear me out there? Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
All right. We do have some FOC to go over, and I want to do a quick shout out to our FOC curators. Shout out to Lefteros. We haven't checked in on Lefteros stuff in a while, and
Fox Selections.
He does a great
Fox Selections.
Fox Selections. This is Fox
Transformers.
University.
Hey, Brian, we're going to go over the Fox tonight.
What the fuck?
The Transformers series is my favorite series in comics right now, like, to read, other than Monsters. I'm you guys know how I love what I thought of Monsters #9, but Transformers is so fucking good right now. It is. Dan Moore and Kirkman are just killing it, and so I understand the Transformers part, but obviously Absolute Superman #16. This is the second printing cover by Perel. And I got to be honest, I don't like this cover. I don't know what's going on. I can't tell where his head is.
I can't figure out the head, but I like the freaking mace and the gold wings, man. Costume design is on point.
Dope. I love the cover where they're going at each other from angles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite. All right, this fucking Mark Brooks cover is so damn good. Mark Brooks.
Yeah, this cover's banging.
Dude, and this character is so badass. The design of the Absolute Zatanna is so good. Those spiked shoulder pads, obviously the ghost skulls, what a great character. And Mark Brooks fucking killed this.
They moved the fishnets from the legs to the top.
Yeah. Yep. There's a cool nod to it, though.
I like it because it looks like, all my old girlfriends from back when I was on tour.
Oh my God, bro. I love the background too, the graffiti wall. Mark Brooks is so damn good.
She's got weed on her.
Damn. So second printing cover, all the Absolute, there's a couple more that are really good. The Zatanna books that we'll talk about. There's a couple retailer exclusive Zatanna books that I saw that were pretty decent. So, but that Mark Brooks one is amazing, and I can't wait to stop by Mark Brooks' table at MegaCon.
Dude, so excited for you.
Oh, that Poison Ivy.
Are we putting that in cover of the year contention?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
The Absolute Batman 16 Quintana, that's in cover of the year contention, right?
I think it's a runaway, bro.
Is it it's already done?
I think it's going to take a lot to.
He's calling it.
Beautiful cover.
they're doing all these Fairyland crossovers now. You know how they did the Invincible crossovers? Now
Invincible,
they're all
yeah.
Fairyland team ups. And the Dork one did one, and they have a Fuck Fairyland one where it's Fuck team ups. So
It should
that
be
book-
FOC team ups, right?
Yeah.
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 FOC team ups.
FOC team ups.
So Brett Bean did that one. Estuary, we talked about this on Wednesday night with the creative team. What a great series.
fun.
Sounds like, right? And
that looks metal.
this cover's cool, but it's not as good as the other cover. And we'll talk about the Tim Daniel cover in a second. Hab #1, shout out to the crew over at Bad Idea. Sienna came on Wednesday as well and talked about this. This sounds like a great series, and there's a couple really good covers to it, and a really fucking good Suspiria cover.
I love that logo design too.
Yeah. Speaking of Suspiria, Nectar #2 has another
that's
variant
dope.
from her. Yep. She's killing it. Absolutely killing it. She's doing such a good job. And then Pretty Hate Machine. This cover creeped me out
That's
when I
cool.
saw that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeesh.
It's a Mad Cave book. Tim
Bro,
Seeley.
this is Dude,
I love
move
Tim
on to
Seeley.
the next book, dude. It's scary, bro.
Transformers
creepy.
31.
Yeah.
Yeah, just this story is so good. And look
Kids
at that
love chains.
cover. Yeah.
Kids love chains.
Freaking a chain mace on Megatron. That's badass. Damn, that's cool. So, shout out to our boy Billy over at Economics and Comics, one of the best FOC pre-order pages. This is the
Good.
cover that I love right here. They're doing a second printing version
Beautiful.
of it, I guess. That cover is so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Damn.
Great coloring on that.
Hawk Scream hood.
There's the Brooks. That's
Oh, there's
so
Mary
good.
Marvel. That's my bag right there.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
You're a Mary Marvel fan. I forget about that.
I'd give her some work.
Archie. Oh, here's a Perillo Essentia. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Bleeding Hearts #3. Here's all the Fairyland stuff. There's a ton of that. There's a Dick. Oh, what's this? What is this?
There's a
Have you-
dick. What?
Yeah.
Dick
This is kind
Tracy.
of cool. Bullet
What?
Adventures 7. I like that. That's cool. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But all right, here's the Dick
Dude.
Tracy.
Oh,
Yeah.
love that.
That's a cool cover.
Oh yeah. Gotta get
Negative
it.
space there is great.
Oh, it's Watchmen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feels like it.
Almost it's also Scarface, right?
Yeah, but it's a Watchmen homage, is it not?
No, it's a Scarface
Kinda.
homage to the Scarface thing, right?
I mean, he's wearing a
Maybe I
watch.
see it. I'm thinking Watchmen.
Yeah.
Just maybe it's the colors.
Yeah, the colors. You're right about that. More team ups, the Fairyland stuff. Disavowed #5. Shout out to Pop Mahan and Josh Blaylock. That's a cool Sia Ohm cover. It's a good series. More dork
Another dork
stuff.
printing.
This Andolfo cover is pretty dope.
That is cool.
Right?
Is Dork holding strong still?
Yeah.
Issue 2 was excellent. The story is fucking great, dude. Like really, really good. It's fun.
Someone was
I'm
asking
in,
me like,
I'm
"What's-
in on a
what's it
couple
about?"
exclusives. I'm hoping it's still
So
holding.
ba- basically, there is it's good versus bad, and like this.
Yep.
In like this fantasy knights and orcs world, right? And there's a plot of land called the Scar, where they're constantly fighting over to get that piece of land. And there's a
Sounds like the Gaza Strip.
there's a fairy
Pretty much.
tale, or there's a thing out there saying that there is a child born of half orc, half dwarf that's gonna end the fighting and destroy all the fighters in the Scar, and that's who Dork is. And he's got this shield that is like sentient, and that eyeball on there, and it can like move him around and stuff, but it's a straight murder. It's like all it wants to do is kill people, and it's really funny, and it's constantly getting them into trouble. And the first issue was kind of explaining everything, and it did a very good job, but it also set up like their team. It's the Shield, the dork, and this chicken, yeah, that that dork and the Shield accidentally kill trying to save in a fight, and the chicken becomes a ghost and follows them around.
Nice.
Yeah.
I tried to explain it to someone. It's like watching the old Disney show, like the Gummy Bears. You remember like the Gummy Bears?
Yeah,
cartoon.
fucking A.
That's kind of like the vibe it feels to me. It's like old school Gummy Bears.
You know what this did to me? This is going to sound crazy, but some people will get this. I read this, and I immediately went, man, I want to go play World of Warcraft again. And
Totally, dude.
And I happened to start looking at World of Warcraft stuff online, and they just dropped a new expansion, and I'm this close to when I get back from MegaCon to playing again, dude. So it's really got me.
First time. I'll get in.
I think I might. But yeah, that's cool. Really good Zerdy cover right there for Emperor Aquaman 16. There's a good cover by Ariel Diaz. Man, there's a really good Ariel Diaz for MegaCon. This is the Suspiria Estuary cover is amazing, and so is this one. This is the Tim Daniel variant.
Yeah,
dude,
that's haunting, man.
After him being on the show on Wednesday, I became a Tim Daniel fan. That dude's really good.
Won me over for
art
sure.
design. Yeah, his eye for art design is excellent. So that's dope. Event Horizon Inferno #1. That's a new one. Interesting. Free Planet #11's on FOC. Here's the Fury of Firestorm #1.
I'm a Firestorm guy.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
The cover, what is it? George Perez's cover from
OG
'83
blue one. Yeah.
or '82. Man, that's like one of my favorite covers. Like that takes me back to when I started collecting.
Look how bad this cover is.
I love that, man.
Oh my god.
So good.
And look at that haircut, dude.
Bro, it's
fucking awesome, dude.
It's the worst, man.
Oh,
it's so bad it's good.
It's so bad it's bad.
Do you know Atrocitus is supposed to be in the new Lantern series? I forgot about that. Same with
the first appearance is starting to spike a little bit.
Yeah. It should always be big.
First large release too.
Give me some Jessica Cruz, man. I need some Jessica in my life.
Yeah, she's badass. Here's the magic stuff, Magic and Colossus. Oh, this Murder Hobo is finally coming out for distribution through, is it Mad Cave? Who's this?
Hilarious.
It's gonna be a $20. It's gonna be a $20 book, bro.
Yeah,
it will
this
be.
is Schmalky's self-published. So yeah, this might be another one to keep an eye on. Look at this cover.
Yeah.
Taken from real world events. Murder Hobo.
Nectar #2 and the Second Prince for #1.
Yeah.
Nice House by the Sea. That's a good cover. No Place for Ignition Press. This is Ordained has a spin-off, Ordained the Machine.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Love Trevor Hairsign. That's a cool cover.
Yeah. Planet of the Apes has some good homage covers with the Fantastic Four. Here's the Pretty Hate Machine stuff.
Yep. Creepy.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Derek Chu.
Yeah, it's good looking
Meow,
cover.
man. Meow.
That's a great
Mama.
cover.
Mama.
Tulalote.
She was at OAX.
She's amazing.
I got some remarks from her.
Nice.
I like that Babs Tar one too. I like this Jeff Monk cover a lot.
Yeah, that's a good.
liked
I was
it
going
a
to say
lot.
that stood out. I always look at covers that stand out on a wall. That definitely does.
It looks
Oh,
like
man.
Jock or something.
If they
It
could make
does.
this spot gloss,
Foil. Yeah.
there is a version
That's
of
right.
that. All right, this storm cover
Oh
is so
gosh,
good.
yes, please.
Ben Oliver's fucking killing it, dude.
Yeah, but there's a
I
cash
That one
grab
is
1 in 100.
fantastic, dude.
Yeah,
So good.
buy the trade dress. Stay away from the 1 in 100. There's another couple of variants we'll talk about with this. Look at this Lobos Supergirl.
Yeah, Lobos. We're doing a bunch of live streams
Mama!
at MegaCon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him. He's one of my favorite people to hang out with at cons.
Yeah, he's cool as shit, dude.
Yeah. He'll smoke a joint with you.
I have a good time. We always run into him, dude. So
Yeah.
it's become like tradition. Look
That-
at this sway.
That Dragado is. Look at the Dragado too. It's actually pretty decent.
I like the Dragata, but the only thing I don't like is like there's something about the face that throws me off.
Yeah, it's a little too angular.
Yeah.
Looks
And the
like
thigh's a little big.
Akira.
Yeah, it does look like Akira. The thigh is way big.
Nah,
I'd like to
man.
see a full print on it.
Haneda!
There's
This
something about
sway
that cover, dude. Like, I think that's gonna be a good book.
That cover's great too.
Good book.
Face is not doing it for me.
Yeah, face is a little
Yeah.
off. Here's the
Lobos
Pooch cover.
never misses on the faces.
No, you're right.
Never.
Oh, look at that pooch, man.
Yeah.
Cute.
Slobbering on,
Valentine's Day car.
slobbering on her, bro.
Beauty number 5, Jeremy Hahn cover.
Okay.
The other half number 2, this Rocketeer Island. That's interesting. Thundercats Thundercats Silverhawks number 1. Yeah, new character in
Dude.
that. Here's your
My
Transformers.
childhood.
Yeah, right.
Thundercats.
Look at that.
That's badass.
That's the guy who's doing the mask art, Pipar.
Oh, okay.
There's that Kaido 84. This is my favorite of the Ivan Cabello connecting covers for Venom.
That's cool.
Yeah. Cabello is fucking great.
Who's writing Venom right now, man?
Who cares? It's terrible because Mary
Yeah.
Jane's in there.
So dumb.
Yeah. Nakayama.
It's just so dumb. Great.
Yeah.
Always kills it. I feel like Magic and Emma Frost, like it's just hard to do a bad cover. Psylocke too, actually.
Gray Matter Lane variant by Tiago Palma. I don't know what that is.
Don't
but
know it.
Not bad. And then for variants, there's not a ton. See Hood, here's the fuck?
The what? Yeah, that's Scarface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you're right. Dick Tracy. I see it.
Okay, here we go. Variant wise.
That Absolute Superman looks killer.
Which one?
Black.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the second printing one for Arrow. It's
Yeah.
a foil, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
That could be crazy.
Yeah, but the thing looks good in person.
Yeah. Booby books. This one's interesting. This is one of those booby books, but it's a Charles Schultz cover. Anti-Christine and the 4 Unicorns of the Apocalypse is this book. Yeah.
Why does that sound so fucking cool, dude?
It does sound cool. It should be a band name.
It's just fun.
So this one looks like he's about to pop a zit or something for Perillo.
Yeah, it's gross.
Capes, Rizzo,
Lots of dark.
Dork. There is no ratio for Dork, which is interesting.
Just good for them though. They've they've caught lightning in a bottle. Just ride it.
Crazy cover for. Oh, here's the 1 in 25 for Firestorm. This is Lemire.
Wow. That's good. I like it.
Yeah. I like Lemire. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Look at this fucking Steve Beach. Fucking the Thunder.
Whoa, heyo. Dreadnoks? Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro. Thunder Machine.
I mean, they've just been killing it, dude.
Steve Beach has been killing it on the 1 in 10 Gears of
Don't you feel like those
Joker.
guys are just great hangs?
Oh yeah, bro.
Like, they know how to party.
Constantly- Yeah, they're constantly listening.
They're gonna have a good time.
Good music.
Yeah.
Tons of meth included, involved. Lots of house mouses. All right, this is a Philip Tan. No, not that one. Oh, Nectar. There we go. Nectar has got the 1 in 30, or the 1 in 20, and the 1 in 30 by Pop. This is Mon House. This is the guy who's doing Estuary. Look at that fucking cover.
Great.
Oh,
so creepy.
yeah. That's gonna
Feels
be
like The Last of Us.
And then here is the Jonathan Wayshak variant.
Oh.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is the black and white Jonathan Wayshak. And then the Virgin of the Man House.
Love it.
Wow.
Fucking good cover.
Yep.
So those are going to be huge.
Oh, what is that? What is that? Go back up. Sirens. The black dress.
Oh, right here. This is the one we just saw. The
No.
Oh, the
Next
Tula
to it.
Lotai.
Yeah, let me see that.
This is the connecting cover.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
See if there's anything that we're missing. I think that's about it. Stay away from the 1 in 100. Or 1 in 50. Get the trade dress.
Yep.
And...
Oh man, do you see that Jimmy Olsen blank?
Never seen that color of yellow quite like that.
All right, here's the 1 in 50 of Transformers. Look at this.
Yeah, bud. Yeah.
All right.
1 in 50. That's a monster. This is the 1 in 100. It's a foil.
Fuck, dude.
Okay.
That's a foil.
Yeah.
Mm.
If they do this spot foil, and this is just regular, that and all the little colors are spot foil, that would be a huge book. This is a 1 in 25 for Ultimate Wolverine.
It's pretty dope.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one of the better books at Marvel. Even though 90%
Right up there with Venom.
White Sky, third printing.
Nice.
And that is FOC, you guys.
It was kind of short.
Yeah, kind of short.
Yeah.
Okay. That being said, what do we got coming up? Well, we have MegaCon coming up. Tuesday night, I'm going to be putting up, re-uploading the industry show that was taken down by YouTube. I was able to find a version that I could record, take out the things that they don't like, or put a parental advisory thing over it. And luckily enough, I put it up, and YouTube accepted everything, so there's no problem.
Cool.
So that will be available Tuesday night for anybody you guys that didn't see that. Wednesday night, we will be hanging out with Hell Destroyer and the Wolfpack crew at the Wolfpack Retailer Summit, which is going to be a lot of fun. James is going to be there.
Mike the Greek, more great art.
More great art. Suspiria, Micah. Lots of
Lobos, Kari Andrews, Chad Harden, Dorman, Katya.
Kari's allegedly coming to Collector Summit, man. I'm excited.
Who is?
Kari.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian.
Love that.
Can I?
Oh, yeah.
Can I show and tell something before we go?
Yeah, real quick. Rye says,
OAX.
great show, guys. Hell Destroyer, love your eBay live streams with a $20 super chat. Hood, we're going to leave on that, so don't hold those up in a second. All right, what is this?
John Byrne original.
Oh, my gosh. Is that from, like, West Coast Avengers? What is that?
I think it's just a commission that he did, but it's Lilith.
Beauty.
I'm a John Byrne freak, and so this was like,
wow,
this was metal as hell. I'll be. They'll lower me down into my coffin, like when I pass away. I'll be like,
that's awesome.
That is
I love it.
So yeah, if people want to come to the Wednesday night party, you're going to be at MegaCon. Hit up Brian. Hit up me on Instagram. We can get you the invite, get you the directions, and I think it's going to be. I don't want to I'm going to go in with low expectations, but I think it's just going to be the way to like launch MegaCon like hard.
Love it. I've got a lot of FOMO. Very happy for you guys.
A lot of FOMO. I like it.
Yeah. All right, Hood, talk about the hats one more time.
So I had made some hats for MegaCon for me and Mark, and then John wanted one, so I made him one, and then a clutch. I got clutch, and they all have different colorways. So the idea was, the mesh would match the outline.
That's sick.
So, I like course leg Raider kind of feel to it, but it's almost like you could have a customizable, and that's what I told Mark. You could make a customizable hat that your fans could order. So I gave him this as like a template to put on his site.
That's awesome.
So he's going to test the waters, and then I got him one for eBay Live where he could probably do a couple of remarks or whatever. So cool stuff.
Yeah. So for those of you guys,
So
that
if you want one of these, Mark's going to try it out at MegaCon, and then he'll hopefully have some of these on his site.
So this is going to be Friday, March 20th. He's going to be doing an eBay Live sale, and this is going to be crazy, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys this link in the live chat to hit the reminder. For those of you guys that don't know, his stuff there, he's got variants for the con. They're super limited. Here are the variants. And he's only going to be signing a couple of hours every day on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. He won't be there Sunday. So if you want something signed by Mark, just be ready that he's only signing, I think, 2 things per person. There's no private signing. So if you're a retailer or somebody that's trying to get him to sign like a bunch of books, the answer's going to be no, because he's there with his family, and it's just not something that might be something that, Huntsville might be, if you want a bunch of books signed from him, Huntsville might be the better place than MegaCon. But he's going to be signing a couple hours every day. And during those signing times, if you want one of these super limited metal variants of these MegaCon variants, he did 15 medals of each one. And he's only going to be offering a few each day of them, so that he has them for the whole con. In order to get the opportunity to buy one of the medals, you have to, when you get in the line, at the front of the line, you have to roll a set of dice and roll double sixes. Yeah,
Well,
exactly, Mike.
He may be relaxing. That is what we talked about. He may,
Oh, yeah? Okay.
A couple of things he may be relaxed. So he hasn't finalized anything yet, but he's kind of
roll the dice, man.
No,
roll
the
the
dice
dice,
thing is,
man.
yeah, the dice thing is gonna. He'd be stupid not to do that.
All I do is play craps, dude. I
Yeah.
live on the craps table.
Why
I
would
wanna
he
roll
not
the
do
dice.
that?
Let's roll. Let's
that's a
roll
great
the
thing.
dice.
Who's he just gonna? He's just gonna let people buy them all?
No, I mean it's something he's thinking about. So
Tell him Hell Destroyer said roll the dice.
So
he's
and
probably
then-
watching right now. Mark's
and-
probably watching right now.
And then on his eBay Live, he'll have a couple available of the medals that he'll be remarking on his eBay Live. So if you're not able to make it, either you guys can
And
be on
there's
that
a
eBay Live.
possibility that he may have a big
Mark Spears,
item
he
on
says
his
he's
eBay
watching.
Live. a big item on his
Big
eBay
item
Live.
on eBay
big
Live.
item.
Yeah.
There's a possibility. So
Mark, I'll throw you the link after the chat here in a second. So there's that. Make sure you guys hit the reminder on that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Pay attention to Mark's IG, and if you get there, just know that it's going to be limited with Mark at MegaCon. Also, I'll be doing 2 sales with Dynamic Forces while I'm there. If you guys want to get any of the Edo spot foils or the Edo medals, The link is in the chat, and there's only going to be 5 Edo medals available for each sale. So there's that. You guys can also go right now to the Dynamic Forces website, and we put up 100 sets of the Edo trade dress and Virgins for $35 a piece. If you use the promo code Wednesdays, you can get 10% off. Also, go check out Hive Comics right now. They got a bunch of James put up a couple things that he had found.
It's fucking spectacular.
And
dude.
if you use
so good,
if you use promo code Wednesdays over there as well, you'll help give money to our
What's that, Lobos? You
beer
got?
fund.
Is that Lobos in the
Yeah.
corner? No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, go all the way. The gun honey.
16
No,
now.
I've got those. I got the medals that I bought from. Bro,
Oh, that's sick.
Yo,
Mama.
Hey, can you got any that? Can you bring some of those down? Are you bringing some of those down?
I'm bringing a few, yeah. What I have left.
Bring her.
So that's going to be dope. And then James, you're going to be at the con too. What's your plans for? You going to be doing any live sales at the con?
Yeah, so I'm still filling out my schedule, but Suspiria and I are going to be going live Wednesday night during the party. And then Sunday from 2 to 4, I think, from the eBay main stage. So, which would be fun. 2 hours though, which is going to be pretty insane. But I will say, she sent a bunch of books down for me to drive down, and some of the stuff she sent it's stuff people are looking for. So it's going to be pretty nuts.
Awesome.
That's dope. Cool.
I'm gonna be. Can I plug my stuff?
Of course, bro.
Lug.
I'm gonna be
Love
streaming with Kari. I mean, James is gonna be streaming with a lot of these people too, because
with Kari,
we're at the Wolf Den, and it's just gonna be Artist Central there. Or I'm streaming
Yeah.
with Kari, Lobos, Souza Micah, probably Suspiria. Dorman's gonna be radical. The Quintana stream is gonna be gnarly.
Yeah.
And who am I missing? Maybe Chad Harden, and probably multiples with Kari. So, and then we've got some of the stuff we're in with James on some of the same books, but we've got a Souza Micah Vampirella that's really sick looking.
It is amazing.
I tell you, she's
It's
back,
amazing
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's back in a big way.
That's gonna be a hot book. So look for our Kari, Lobos, Dorman, Suspiria, Souza Micah, Dan Quintana streams, mostly on eBay Live, but we'll be dabbling with the dark side over there on Whatnot as well.
Oh yeah.
When I think by Wednesday too, by the Wednesday night show, we'll both have our full schedules planned out, figured out, and it'll be a lot easier for people to follow us by then.
There's probably going to be a bikini show by the pool too, like we did last year.
I'm gonna get Brian demonetized with what I'm gonna do in the hot tub. So,
And then also, you guys, Big Clutch is going to have the monk.
That's
something
sick.
is killing
Oh,
the children.
so
Glow in
good.
the dark variants. At the table, very limited. You can only get them. They're blind bags, and you have a chance to get one of each of these covers in there. You guys can
That
see.
thing's going to sell out.
Yeah, they're limited. The Eyes Virgin is limited to 350. The Eyes Virgin Spot Foil is limited to 225, and the Glow in the Dark is limited to 125. And he's gonna have sales on his eBay Live with Jeff, so that's gonna be a big deal. There'll be a couple of those, and then I think he's also gonna be doing an eBay Live event with the voice of Speed Racer, so that'll be cool. So make sure you guys are following Big Clutch. Link below for
I
him.
fucking love Speed Racer, man. I'm a Speed Racer guy.
Racer X too.
And then also shout
Racer
out to our boy Leg, who also has he's going to be doing a bunch of eBay Live sales. He's going to be getting crazy autographs throughout the con.
He's got fire, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
I talked with him yesterday. He's going to be at the party.
Yep. So
he's going to be partying.
Yeah. So that'll be fun, and then I think that's it. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, you guys. It's gonna be a busy week. I've got a lot of stuff to get ready for. I know these guys do too. So we'll see you there. Hey, I want to give a big thanks though, real quick, to everybody that has been dropping support for the brand tonight, especially. There's a lot of you. Let me go ahead and shout you guys out because you guys are amazing. Big thanks to everybody that has picked up stuff over at Hives tonight. Shout out to James for dropping 150 super chat in the show tonight. Shout out to Rye for dropping multiple super chats and gifting tons of memberships. Shout out to Cattle Trader for the super chats. Shout out to Official Music Pub for all the gifted memberships. That's a good guy. I'm looking forward to meeting him in MegaCon. Shout out to my boy Lord Zero, who I'm going to be hitting up when we get back. We're going to go get some lunch and hang out. I want to get Lord Zero more on the show too. I'd love to figure out a way to get him to come hang out with us. Shout out to my boy Alex Lodermeyer too. He's one of the guys that I would love to get on every
Him
once in
and
a while.
Derek and Chad.
Yeah.
Everybody, man. We got the
Shout
best
out-
chat.
Yeah, shout out to all of our mods that have just been helping out, which has been amazing. You guys are the best.
And
thanks
even
for-
Brad Selden, man.
Yeah, fucking A. Gonna be hanging out with Brad in Orlando. He's gonna be my
Great.
cannabis savior. You know what I mean?
Great.
So, all right. That being said, you guys, we'll see you soon. Adios.